Good morning, guys. Good morning, early risers, early gang. How's it going, guys? Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to get a hot drink. And, yeah, we'll get on with another early Dune Awakening stream. It's the last day of June, so I figured we get in on it. We're going to be streaming for a few hours today, three hours or so, a little over 3 hours. It is my girlfriend's birthday today, so I wasn't actually going to stream today, but I figured I'll get an early one done, can hang out with her in the evening, and we'll get some Dune in as well. So I will just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in a minute, and we'll get started. GT Matt is playing again. He's going to help us through. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, sorry. Hello, everybody. I am ready. I think I'm ready. Man, we're all out of place here. We're all out of place. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What the hell is going on? I don't know. This time is very weird on a Monday. How's it going, GT? Are you there? Oh, no, not this again.
I lost sound.
Check. No, there we go. I got you.
Go.
Hello. Hello.
I've just quickly nipped back to the old base to go and grab supplies.
No worries. Oh, did you take one of the bikes? Or the bike? Yeah.
I'm bringing back the other
no
ones.
No worries. Yeah,
so,
I may have lost a bike.
It's alright. I've got two more.
Or two.
I've got two more that you can use. It's cool.
Yeah, no worries. I've got that one, and then there's one that I lost behind a building, and one that I lost just due to damage. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome in. How have you all been? Hope you all had a good weekend. Canary, what's up, dude? See you again. How are you? Puppy G6. Very early, dude. Hello, GT. Of course. Bart, what's up, dude? Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? In 3 weeks, it'll be out. I mean, yeah, they don't have long to iron out the wrinkles. JP Sandman, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Capitos, what's up, buddy? Big Welsh Matt. Hello.
I've got to be really honest. I'm concerned that they're going to get it done in time, but we'll see.
What the lagging things?
Yeah, they've got a few network issues. Not serious ones, but ones enough for you to have mistakes made in the game. Especially with the worm. But there's other, like, the combat issues are a little bit wonky occasionally, but these are, like, small negatives compared to what we're compared to in Star Citizen. So
yeah, I think somebody's already said that they're going to be basically dropping a day one patch. Was it you, Sticks, who said that on Discord?
That's right, yeah.
Already like got a day one patch ready, blah blah blah. Makes me laugh how that's how they work these days, but there we are. You'd think they want this to look as good as possible for, you know, such a big preview for so many people, but I don't know. Sticks, hello man, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. By the way, if you see that monstrosity next to the anvil outpost, it's mine. Okay, I'll have a look. Alex Moore, welcome in. Good to see you. Raven, how are you, my friend? No, Spacey, don't bring that back. I've forgotten that completely existed. Leslie, what's going on? Good to see you.
That's come up so many times while I've been playing this. It's driving me mad. It's in my head.
I've had enough. I've had it. I got my fill of that when it was, like, you know, all the rage. Hey, what's up, Demo? I won't lie, fellas, this game looks dreadful. I'm seeing really mixed reviews. I like it, Demo, but then, you know, people like you who pretty much say that as well. But yeah, that's like your opinion, man. You're entitled to it. Just exited Star Citizen for this stream. I mean, I think you made a wise choice, Lassie. I think you made a wise choice. Zero State, what's up, dude? What the hell? You're up early. Oh yeah, stuck crouched in a hab somewhere while things happen behind the door, just like SC without all the 30Ks. Oh yeah, that's how you doing, man. Good evening, good morning, sorry, good afternoon. How are you? Hey Snake, what's up, man? I thought you were off for Miss Tox's birthday day. I am, but she's not here till this evening, so, well, this afternoon. So I figured I'd get a stream in now instead, and hit the best of both worlds. So I'll be hanging out with her this evening, so she's not going to be on her own. But yeah, I figure I'd get an early one in today, and still catch the last bit of the Dune Awakening beta. It's the last day. I think it shuts tonight, midnight, my time-ish, so yeah.
I'm back
Hey, Galathy. Dune, how are you, buddy? Probably going to be buying this once it releases, says Sticks. Yeah, man, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I am not like a survival game expert, but I think it's pretty good. I like it.
I want to encourage people, but I think the sensible thing is to just let them do it, right?
Yeah,
just let it happen.
Sticks is already committed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work early. Unfortunately, I'm always up this early. Oh, dude, what's the time for you, Zero State? That's cool. Hope you all had a good weekend. Had a very good weekend. I took Miss Detox out for dinner on Saturday night. which was very nice. Had a lot of cocktails, some lovely Thai food, and stomach's paying for it now. I'm loving the game. Some polish is called for, but I'm going to play the shit out of it when it goes live. Yeah, I mean, my only reservation, my only concern is when we get to the mid-late game PvP. What's that going to look like? How laggy is it still going to be? Because it's obviously got problems with netcode there. You know, what's the balance going to be like? What's the combined arms really going to be like? You know, we'll see. But either way, I think there's enough gameplay to get out of it outside of that anyway, to kind of, you know, scratch the survival itch if that's what you're into. Why'd you emphasize the cocking cocktails? You're just hearing what you want to hear, Canary. 2:15 here, not early. Yeah, you must be in, well, Germany or something, Lassie? Are you starting a Dune tribe? I don't think so, Zucro. Well, there'll be a small group of us, I guess, but I'm not planning on going, you know, hard on like a guild, I suppose. At least personally, we'll have a guild, but I don't think, you know, I'm going to go as hard as like SC with it, obviously.
There was something I forgot to mention to you, by the way.
Yeah.
They put out a... I put it into the Dune channel in Discord.
Yeah.
There's a possibility of private servers coming. Now, before everyone jumps on that, like, it's not what you think it is. Basically what they want to do is make it so the Haga Basin can be a private server for everyone.
Really?
But so the normal gameplay will continue, but there'll be private servers available where you can run your own Haga Basin and then connect to their servers for everything else. So only the Haga Basin.
But then that kind of means you're not... So that eliminates like all the competition though for you, ultimately.
Not really. What it will do is it'll clean up the Haga Basin so it's not full of like people like putting boxes everywhere. But you'll still have PvP areas, you'll still have like your social hubs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you're not competing for resources then. I mean, why would anyone play in a multiplayer Haga Basin?
Well, the benefit with playing in a multiplayer Haga Basin is for people who are like soloists, then they can still get help from other people, like random people. But if you've got like a whole server wide, like full of people, like let's say the IMI for example, you could have like all friends together on the server and you just kind of do your own thing. But I know what you're thinking, and that was the first thought of them. So they're
I mean, it kind of like
right.
It just sounds like Elite Dangerous being able to go into the single player mode, get the benefits of it, and then go into multiplayer mode. I'm not sure I like it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think if it was the whole thing that was single player, then I get it. But you still have to do like. You have to go into Deep Desert to get further materials.
Late game, though. That's much later.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Ramo.
But I definitely agree.
Yeah.
But they're aware of that, and they said that they want to make sure that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's much better to do it in a public sense. But we'll see what they come up with.
I'll see what they say. I'd be against it, personally, but... It's you either have a multiplayer game or you don't, in my opinion. Don't try and like, especially if it's an MMO, don't like try and mix them.
Yeah, they said that that's the one thing they don't want to do is make a multiplayer game a single player game. Like, that's the whole point of the thing. So
yeah,
we'll see what they do. But yeah, if you want to read what it actually says, I snippeted it in Dune Awakening Discord channel.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Addix, how's it going, man? Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome in. BB, how's it going? I shit the bed. Yep. I had to get up and stream. The only way to get around it. Make myself feel better. Ramo, thank you for the 43, dude. Thank you so much. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you here. How are you getting on in June? Hello, fellow Duners. Lost 20,000 money to a sandworm yesterday. Remember to store your cash. So that's how it's going for you. Nice. I am probably going to get eaten today by sandworm because you have to get eaten by sandworm once as a prelude to the Chris Knife quest, apparently. So I'm going to go get eaten by a sandworm a little bit later, I think. Got to take all my gear off because obviously if you get eaten by the sandworm, everything you have on you goes into the belly of the worm. But I don't really have anything major anyway. But hey, Twice Fun, how's it going? June is next month. We have May now. What? It's June. In June, yes.
Oh God, that's such a bad
yes,
joke.
Twice Fun, very funny.
The way it's supposed to happen is that you're not supposed to lose your gear when you die for the first time. But
yeah, I'm not going to risk it though.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go get some more granite real quick.
Okay, mate.
Because as you can see, I actually started building a base. Hey, fool, what's up, man?
Did you? Nice.
Yeah, this one over here. My first actual base I've sort of tried to build with some sort of coherency.
Oh, that looks cool.
It's all right. I started. It's quite cool, you know, getting used to it, getting my bearings with it. The really nice architectural looking ones, I'm still well beyond that, but I'm trying to build something that's like, you know, somewhat ergonomic. Got a garage entrance at the top, garage entrance at the bottom.
If that's your first base, I'm pretty impressed. Most people just immediately build a box.
Okay. Well, I mean, you kind of had the box covered, so I figured I could go a little bit more fancy.
All right.
I mean, I haven't put anything in here yet. It's just I've just built the base, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a weird one. I really like the idea of building bases into the rock, into like the natural environment, basically. So I basically just found these two bits of rock with a gap in the middle, and I thought, right, I'm going to build my base into that, and then like have the garage going through it, essentially.
Yeah, I like it. Big storm coming in from the east.
Okay, cool. This might actually not provide shelter for this.
Yeah, it does. Look just above your water level. Yeah.
I just figured because it's not completely enclosed. This would be interesting, actually. If there's a storm coming in, what happens if it's half open?
So if you go underneath the stairs, you get enclosed. But if you're sheltered, that's enough. So.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look.
Weather alert.
That's what I was doing. Sandworm came up and I thought, why not? Forgot about the lost gear. First death gave me my bike back, but that was it. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I get eaten by a sandworm? Here it comes! Oh, buddy.
Feed Shalud.
These are so cool. Oh, no! Okay, weird graphical glitch. But then we get like this light, darkened, ominous look to the interior of my base. But if this was enclosed, I wouldn't get that, I don't think.
So it happens still, but I know that they're working on that. They don't want it to do it.
Even with lighting, I don't remember this happening before when I definitely didn't play.
Definitely didn't.
Might be because there's might be because there's just no interior lighting here.
I was going to say you're going to get damaged from that.
Yeah, that actually hurt. Cool. Hey, Yaznog. How's it going, man? The spice melange. Detox, you're making me want to join and sniff some spice. Well, you're more than welcome to come sniff some spice, Pramster, with us. I want the Rupu Whammon. There's no Rupu Whammon, I'm afraid. No slaves. The moment when SC has traumatized you into not trusting intended game mechanics? Exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely traumatized by SC sticks. You know, there is definitely some things I shouldn't put up with in video games that I do because of that game. Hey, Piggy, what's up, man? You have the same amount of furniture I saw in a flat I turned over this morning? Empty. Empty. Just a few corners where I can deal spice.
We can move the stuff from the other base over here if you want to. The little box here.
What, into this base?
Yeah. You can just shove that stuff in that box over here.
Sure.
But,
exactly. Easy to do.
Well, it's relatively easy to do. I would say that it's just a moving thing. I think we want to.
Don't we need a vehicle ideally to move all that stuff though?
No, not really.
Okay.
Inventory. Enough,
I mean, to be honest, it's probably fine. I mean, it's only there, right? It's right next to this one.
Yeah.
It's not a biggie. Hey, Mad World, how are you? Good to see you again. Funnily enough, they said the same thing. How many of the mobiles are in game with you? In the beta weekend, only a few, Pram said, but there's I don't know how many people they're intending to play, but initially, from my point of view, I'm going to play sort of with them, but not like all together from the start. I'm going to be playing my own way for a while, and then group up with the other guys as we get more to the mid-late game. And I think that's how a few of us want to do it. But I don't know how many of us there are. There's a few. There's enough. To get stuff done later on.
To give like numbers, it's about 10 at the moment, but there'll be more when they can play without having to have a beta key.
Yeah. And some of them have played in the closed beta, and they're not interested in playing this beta weekend, you know. Hey, Brimstone, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Juniverse, what's up, dude? Hey, June, trying to make you feel at home with people and NPCs going invisible? I know. Definitely seen some crossover and some desync and lag as well from some other videos. And just from playing. Yeah, Juniverse, how's it going? It's giving SWTOR vibes, and I don't know why. Yeah, I kind of get that, actually. The art style is a little bit SWTOR.
Yeah, I get
less
that
cartoony,
well.
but... Yeah, there is that vibe. I know what you mean. It's not as cartoony and sort of... Yeah, childish as SWTOR, but... I know what you mean. Where do I find trainers for higher skill levels? You find them in the social hubs, so Harco Village and Arakeen twice.
There's also some other ones as well, if you want me to explain that.
Yeah, there's one on the map, isn't there, for certain, or there's ones on the map for certain things. Yeah,
so currently you can't do it because the locations you need to go to aren't available in this beta. But yeah, there's some in the social hubs, there's some on the map as well, and yeah. A couple of them to start the training, like the Bene Gesserit and the Swordmaster, in a northern part of the map, so you can't get to that yet.
Yeah, I don't know how far you can go in this beta. They said 20 to 25 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, this part of the map we've uncovered, you can go to the northern part of it, and there's just a purple wall, so we can't go past it.
Yeah.
But we can go to the west from here. And then
have they just dropped like a wall down there now where you can't go?
Yeah, it's one of those hollow wall things.
Okay,
yeah.
The shield wall.
Shield, basically.
Hey, Ferguson, how are you? Good to see you again. Welcome in. You mean like WoW graphics? I hate it. I loved WoW's art style. I like Star Wars The Old Republic's art style as well, but I would have preferred a more serious art style for Star Wars. But, no, this is more realistic, you know, this is more of a realistic style, but it's definitely stylized. It's Unreal Engine 5, I don't know if that means anything, but...
Do you know what I like about it with Unreal Engine 5s? I think Bart mentioned this, and he's totally correct. Every Unreal Engine 5 game that I've seen recently has got, like, this hyper-realism kind of vibe that doesn't really work. Whereas they've not gone for it on this, they've just gone for what they wanted, and it just looks good. For UE5.
I think it works for ML5. Though, like that Grey Zone Warfare was, that was Unreal Engine 5. That looked pretty sick.
That's right. Yeah, I think
Squad's new update is Unreal Engine 5. That looks pretty good. Much better than their old shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100% true. I think some of them do get very close, if not on it, with the graphics. But the majority of UE5s kind of have this weird. Looks realistic, but obviously not. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I think what we're going to see with Unreal Engine 5 is loads of devs have rushed to use it, and they've, pumped it into their games. There's loads of games being built on it. I think over a few years we're going to start seeing games mature and become more
Yeah, totally
do you know what I mean? Like use the engine to more effect and break away from, a lot of the similar-ish cookie-cutter stuff we're seeing from the engine.
Yeah, totally agree with you on that.
No effect from the sun on the bike. No, weirdly. I don't know why. You're sort of protected, aren't you, GT?
Yeah, so when you're on the bike and you don't get damaged from the sun. But if you leave the bike out in the weather, it can get affected by the weather. And you, obviously, on foot can. But when you're together, it doesn't seem to happen. I think it's to save them from having to put, like, oh, you're going fast, so the wind is cooling you down kind of mechanic. Like
speed up to cool yourself down.
Yeah, I think there's some mechanics that would just be an arse-ache for them that they don't really need to do. It's a game at the end of the day, and they're fully aware that they want to gamify it. So
yeah. Asnog, are you not playing this beta weekend? You're taking a bit of a break? I reckon Star Wars has been pretty much stiffed as a franchise historically. That is until JFO and Survivor. Curious to see how they handle Dune. What, you mean like video game-wise? You haven't really been... What was JFO? Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. I enjoyed both those games. I didn't finish Survivor, but I thought they were very well done. Yeah, in terms of video games, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. Star Wars Squadrons was really good, actually. Really good. It's such a shame they basically had a limited run with that. They had like 6 months and then they were finished with it. Really don't understand that. They should have really carried on with that game. Dead Tired, what's up? He says, your friend sounds like Ralph Ineson without the gravel. Who's that, GT? You're going to have to go look him up now.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
This is when it turns out he sounds like Kermit the Frog or something. I don't know who that is. At least off the top of my head, probably know if I saw them.
He's talking about English actor / narrator that does like he does like a lot of British films. He's like a B/C grade actor. Yeah.
Okay.
He's an alright guy, but yeah, I understand where he's coming from now. Yeah, it's the British accent that he's going off.
Sticks. I just hope devs start to optimize games again. I have a beastly PC now, but I don't want to constantly break the bank to keep playing new games. I agree with you. Yeah, it gets a bit stupid. It makes you wonder, like, there's some sort of conspiracy between them and the graphics card companies. Make your games shitty so people need to buy our GPUs to run them. I mean, why wouldn't there be, right? Must be some backhanders going on. Except for Star Citizen. I mean, they just can't help their incompetence.
I've got to say some good things about GPU usage in this game. I'm getting 62 FPS right now, and I've got everything set on absolute maximum.
Yeah, I did look at the graphics the other day, and I noticed I've got... What is it? DLSS upscaling on?
Yeah.
And I have it as balanced, and when I set it to quality, I did notice a bit of a drop.
It will tank, yeah. But the DLSS balanced works, but if you turn DLSS off, I tend to get a little bit more frames.
Oh, really? Okay. Mine's actually...
Yeah, but I've not got it turned... I've not actually got it turned on right now, so...
Okay. There we go. I actually had the graphics turned down a little bit. That looks a little bit better.
Yeah, sorry. I've got it all on ultra with upscaling on ultra as well, with balance. But if I turn off upscaling, I'll tell you how much I'm...
So now I'm getting a little bit of stutter, a little bit of hitching now. So that's probably the experimental shadows I just turned on, virtual shadow maps. Yeah, it was that, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, turning off upscaling, I'm now at 100 FPS. Everything's
weird
still on.
hitches when I drift a little bit. So you turned off upscaling. Oh, resolution scale's gone The 58 as well. What?
So if you turn custom resolution scale off, that disables the upscaling quality. Like it's still there, but it's not actually active. And I'm getting 100 FPS now, but it looks better if you put the upscaling on.
So you've got so you put the custom resolution scale on.
Yeah, so the way I have mine currently, I've got custom resolution scale on, resolution scale 100, upscaling quality ultra, DLSS off, and balanced.
I don't have the option. Well, what do you have your upscaling method turned to then? Because there's no
DLS, because DLSS, which is NVIDIA's, and then frame gen off.
Oh, the frame gen. Okay.
Yeah. Turn frame gen off because we're not using it. And that's the best quality settings I run. That gives me 60 FPS.
See how mine feels.
But if I want to run it without it, just turn custom resolution scale off, and that will stop the upscaling. Even though the settings are still there, it's turning it off.
Okay. Yeah.
It goes from 60 to 100 when I do that.
This feels kind of better, actually, weirdly.
Yeah, because it's not chugging trying to do frame gen when we don't have it.
Yeah, okay.
I think you've got the 3090, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you haven't got frame gen because of the 30 series card. Same as me, I don't have it either because I'm on the 3080 Ti.
Oh, okay. I thought it did.
No, we don't have frame gen. It's the 40 series and 50 series that have got frame gen.
Is it? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I'm really out of the loop with all the latest freaking gen tech.
Yeah. If you ever have a game that has frame gen and you've got it turned on a 30 series or older, then you're just wasting GPU power because it's trying to calculate it, but it doesn't do anything for your game. So.
Yeah, I don't know. This feels slightly like I'm getting a little bit more performance affected, but I don't know. Where I need is there an in-game option to bring up FPS to show it on screen?
I don't think so. There's the Steam one you can put on.
Yeah, I hate using the Steam overlay.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I do as well.
I feel like there was an option.
I'm just looking. I didn't see one. No. But you also have VSync on, right, for your stream?
I don't think I do for this, actually. I don't think there's any tearing with this, weirdly.
Okay.
Let me double check.
It's on display menu.
Oh, I do. I have it on. Let me see what it feels like with it off.
Okay, I run mine off and put a frame cap on. And then...
The 60? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got mine at 120, but yeah. That stops any tearing anyway, and VSync always takes a bit of computing power from your GPUs.
Yeah, I'll see how this feels. This feels good. This feels good. Guys, let me know if there's any tearing you can see. If there is, I'll turn it back on. Ooh. Press Alt and R, Judge. What's Alt R? Is that the Steam one? How do you like the game, mate? I quite like it, Skynell. I quite like it. But I think it's a good casual survival MMO. And that's probably why I like it. It's not a hardcore survival game. I'm definitely not as nog, unless mine freaking dies suddenly. Hey, Kasira, how you doing, man? God, I'm worried about this game. A lot of it's good, not great, but the combat in PvP is god-awful. I really don't think it's god-awful. I don't know. I haven't done any PvP. That's the only problem. And I keep saying that's going to be like the, you know, that's going to be the main thing that really will put me off if the PvP is bad. If the combined arms is bad, like if the balance is nonsense, you know, off the bat, and if PvP is like laggy and desynchy, it's the only thing that will bother me. At the moment, everything else I've seen I like, really. I don't have the NVIDIA app, Judge. I don't install that. Can you kill online players? You can, Pristine. You can kill online players, but only in the PvP areas. Most of the game is pretty Most of the game is pretty PvE oriented. There are PvP areas in the PvE zones, which is what we're in right now. This whole map, all this unexplored bit, is essentially PvE with sections of PvP. And then when you get an ornithopter, you can fly to the edge of the map and start and then go onto an overland map, which is like a top-down 2D map of the wider game, essentially. And then you can go to the deep desert, which is all PvP.
Which we have absolutely no knowledge about.
Yeah, it's the bit that we really don't know anything about, and it's a bit we're not going to be able to see in this beta either, because it's not in. It's not in this beta.
I've heard from sources that it's good.
That's the wrong sources.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, I've got this bike here with a second seat on it. Do you want to go get the AQLs done?
Yeah.
Or do you want to?
Yeah, let's do.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go and visit Charles Lude first?
We could go get eaten by a salmon first, GT, since we're here. I've used multiple different floors here. What the hell's going on?
So
that one's a rooftop. That's why.
Yeah, rooftops. The brick
Jesus
pattern.
Christ. So yeah, this was... Guys, you may remember I was telling you that I hadn't done much base building in the game yet. Decided I'll do a little bit off stream. And this is what I got so far. But the building, you know, for someone like me who doesn't really enjoy the building aspect of survival games that much, usually, it's pretty damn easy. It's obviously depending on how far you want to go, but it's very well done. It feels quite intuitive. It isn't tedious. It's pretty enjoyable. As you know, you think of something, you can pretty much do it for the most part, I would say. Oh fuck! I just demolished the wrong bit.
There's also a bit of a caveat with base building. You unlock more later. A lot of people have said, "Oh, the base building's a bit boring," but then they've unlocked it later and they've retracted their comics pretty quickly.
Yeah. Plus, you can get faction-specific buildings and style of structures to.
Yeah.
You know, if you go Harkonnen, you start to unlock the Harkonnen style buildings. If you go Atreides, you start to unlock their style, and then there's also other styles, non-affiliated styles. Kasira says, me and a guy shot each other for like 10 minutes. He would go down and heal, then I'd go down and heal, and it was just constant knocking each other, then healing, because range can't finish a player in time to stop the healing. Interesting. That seems kind of screwy, but I mean, why didn't you try and knife each other? Because I think ranged weapons are supposed to be more for crowd control and support. Sword play and like knives are supposed to be like the main way to play. Not main way to play, but main way to, like, you know, kill and finish. I think.
Remember, in the Dune universe, the reason why they don't use guns a lot is because of the sand, right? The guns jammed is their law.
No, it's because of their shields as well. They can't shoot.
Shields.
Well, las guns
shields
at least.
As well, yeah. Yeah. But it's part of the law that they use knives instead because of gun jamming. But then they obviously got the shields, which made it even more a reason to get knives.
Yeah. Can you fly the chop copters to kill people too, or is it only land combat? You can fly, combat ornithopters later on. I don't think we can get them in the beta at the moment, but later on, they're pretty awesome when people are flying them around. But you can get combat-based ones that have like rocket pods and shit.
Yeah, they look really cool. The ornithopters with rocket pods, and you can basically go around firing rockets.
Yeah. This is really annoying. My building's right on the edge of the land claim. It initially let me build there, but then there's slight cut-off here, so I can't put like a rounded edge to this.
So the way to fix that would be to make sure you have some salvage metal on you, and then delete your subfief and replace it again. And when you replace it, you just make sure the box is centralized. Or you can go over the edge and
happens to
replace
the
it again.
base, I guess.
No, the only thing that happens to the base is if you don't get all of the walls and everything inside this cube again, then when the weather hits, it will start destroying it immediately.
Okay. Yeah, it's really annoying because it's just this stupid corner here. That's just completely screwed because of that. But never mind, eh? Yeah, Mike, what's up? This is Dune Awakening. It's a survival MMO in development right now. This is the beta weekend. It's the last day. It shuts today, and then the game actually comes out mid-June. And I'm a big Dune fan, and I've been following the game for years, so I've been enjoying just trying out the beta recently. We eventually did go to melee, then it just became light spam to stun lock the other person once they ran out of stamina. Maybe later on in the game it will be different. I have seen that, Kasiro. I have seen that in other videos and things as well. But I've also seen other videos where people are using combinations of abilities and sort of getting around that situation. But, you know, you have, what, 3 active abilities, 2 passives at any one time. I think you kind of need to be... I don't know. I'm wondering if they've just sort of built it for more large-scale PvP, where people have got more abilities, more finishing capability. You know, mixed with other abilities, vehicles as well. You know, vehicle weapons. I don't know. I haven't got to it yet, so I can't really say. It's annoying.
We're quickly running out of water, by the way.
Yeah, let me go get some more, and then I'll jump on your bike. We'll go to... Well, let me go get eaten by a sandworm as well. Oh, this might be your bike. Have you got one now? Are you on one?
No. You take whichever bike you want. It's no issue.
It's okay. I see it. I got it. All right, I'm gonna put all my shit in the shed, store my shit, and then I'll go get eaten by a worm. The reason for that is because we're gonna get the... It helps us get the crisp knife. Anyone who knows Dune knows the crisp knife comes from the tooth of a sandworm. So the only way to get one is to let him eat you. So let me just back up all my stuff. Do I have anything to build? Just a blank open one?
Yeah, so the just bear in mind that the crisp knife is an unfixed crisp knife. I don't know if you know the difference between a fixed and unfixed crisp knife, but unfixed
no, not in the game.
In the lore universe, I mean, it's the same in the game. So an unfixed one can't leave your side, otherwise it disintegrates. A fixed one is one that's
That's why it's been just completely breaking.
Yeah.
Is it everything?
Sorry, go on.
It's only what you're carrying in your backpack, right? The stuff you're wearing, you keep. Or am I mistaken?
It can wipe everything. So it's meant to take all your clothes and everything.
Yeah. Let me drop this all off now then. In fact, let me build another.
But yeah, an unfixed crisp knife is basically an untreated knife that disintegrates, chips and shatters, as they say. And a fixed crisp knife is one that's been treated that can be stored, but it's, obviously the law says that it must have, when you bring it out, you must use it. Otherwise, bad things happen to you if you don't christen it with blood.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I still need another storage container here, actually. Let me build one. There's not enough room for everything.
You can store in the bike as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll just put it in the building.
Okay. I'm going to make sure the other bike is away so it doesn't get any damage due to environment.
Where the hell did I put the construction tool? Already got rid of that? There it is. Another one. You know, the Harkonnen architecture from the recent Dune movies was inspired by, wait for it, plastic septic tanks on the side of the road. I'm probably not surprised, to be honest. If that was true. Sticks. I mean, you should look at the David Lynch, if you want to talk about inspired by plastic septic tanks, look at the David Lynch Harkonnens. They're literally wearing black bin bags with green visors. It's crazy. Is the map quite big? Yeah, I mean, this map, the Haga Basin, which is basically where you start, is pretty big. They say it's about the size of the Conan Exiles map or something. I haven't played Conan Exiles in years, so I can't remember how big that is. But it's pretty damn big. There's a lot here to do. It takes like 15 minutes to go from one side to the other end with an ornithopter, I think they said. How true that is. But yeah, this is like the starting zone, the PvE zone, and then you have the overland map, which lets you fly to the social hubs and the deep desert. And the deep desert is huge. It's bigger. It's bigger than the Haga Basin. A whole lot more people, and
God, you did that way better than I did. I was going upside down and everything.
All right, should we go get eaten then by a sandworm?
Yeah, I'm not going to, but I'll watch you do it. You're still in bike pose for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A quick jump will resync you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
There we go.
Let's go get eaten by a sandworm. Get our Chris knife. One use only. Wait, you can drive the bikes through small doors? You can. It's very janky, but not ideal. Not recommended. Look at you standing there watching me.
I'm watching my ginger brethren go
Observe the ginger donation. The ginger donation to Shai Hulud. Especially when trying to get in quick from sandstorms, a little janky. Yeah. It does work, but it's not ideal. It's indeed true. I forgot the guy's name, but he saw a pile of plastic septic tanks along the side of the road near Montreal. Decided he was going to use that. The bases of the building.
I actually love that.
Amazing.
I think that's cool as hell.
That's why Mum's not interested.
You can press enter on that real quick.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, God. Why's he got a glowing red mouth? I don't remember that before.
Yeah, they have them. It's just more noticeable at night.
Come on, motherfucker! Oh, shit. Here he comes.
Nom nom.
Fell through the planet. Can't escape it. Okay, let's see what happens. There should be like a cutscene or something. It's a trip. Oh, shit. You're actually inside the damn thing's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is cool. This is what happens the first... Sorry if it's a little bit of a spoiler. This is basically what happens the first time you get eaten by a worm in Dune Awakening.
You have been called by him.
It's this guy.
By Shai Hulud. Yet... you live.
You gotta call out its anus?
Must also be of his will.
What do you want?
Shai Hulud speaks and says,
Look at your guy.
be prepared to
Ridiculous.
appreciate what you meet. He has taken all that you are and found in your soul no nourishment.
I should call him as wild.
Fury, welcome in. Yeah, a bit of a different game today. I'm playing some Dune Awakening because I'm a big Dune fan, and I think this game has some potential for big org group gameplay later on as well down the line. But it's the beta weekend right now, so I'm basically just been playing the beta. We did Friday, we streamed it on Friday, and I'm getting the last of it in today for a few hours. It's an MMORPG, very different to Star Citizen, but it's Dune. MMO survival game with a bit of combined arms potential later on. One of the reasons I'm quite looking forward to seeing what the end game's like. I don't understand.
Plain words, then. Pay attention.
I'm a master beta player.
When the worm comes for you, he takes all that you have. Do not tempt Shai-Hulud. Fear him, or lose all.
So this is
a fool with a great destiny who is destroyed by God.
My guy looks so dumb.
A fool.
I get why they do this.
Understand?
This is to teach players that you lose everything when a sandworm eats you. I guess it's like everybody gets one. You get one free eat. One free eatery. And then after that, yeah. If a sandworm kills me, I'll lose everything.
Yes. Except this once. Shai-Hulud is troubled by your hollow soul. He offers no mercy. What he takes is his. But I am here.
Okay.
I offer you this gift. Once and once only. Will you take this gift?
You get a free sand bike? Oh, what? Okay, you receive a sand bike. I accept the gift.
A choice once made cannot be undone. Shai-Hulud will not allow
it's probably that bike
such
that you fed to him earlier.
Again. Be careful. You have been warned.
Awaken. Oh, that's how people had sand bikes much earlier than I did. This is the first I've heard of it as well, Twice Fun.
Yeah.
Who the hell gets eaten by a sandworm and then rides out the anus of the sandworm on a sand bike? Only the chosen one, surely.
You are the chosen one.
We all are, all 100,000s of us.
No, it's only you, honestly.
Oh shit, I feel more special now. Hey, Varric, welcome in. Welcome back. Good to see you. I made it so far this weekend. You played quite a bit? You got the key? Okay, so it's asking me to spawn on a respawn beacon at Hager Basin South. Shit.
You should be you should be able to click on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah. I got it. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was forcing me to go there.
I panicked then you were going to click the one at Hager Basin. I was like, no, not all the way down there.
Detox, also that guy must have a warehouse full of them. Get your special, I've been eaten by sandworms. Sandbike today. There we go.
So where's your bike?
It's here. He's given me all the components to build one.
Oh,
and a welding torch. Amazing.
Nice. And fuel.
Yeah. That seems kind of cheesy. I wonder why they've done that. It's like a reward for, like a surprise reward for people that get eaten, but now everybody knows about it. No one's going to build a bike initially.
Well, you have a mission to build one anyway. This won't count towards your mission.
True.
Yeah. But now I know about it, I've got to be honest, I will get eaten in the first 5 minutes of creating a character.
Yeah, because that speeds shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, vehicles, fuel cell.
Yeah, you'll need to refuel that, yeah.
Refuel. Yeah. No key, had to purchase to get it. Yeah, how weird, right? Right after my stream on Friday, they came out with an announcement saying, if you pre-order the game, you get access to the beta. It's really weird that they did that so late. I don't understand. That's like a CIG move right there.
They did, there was a lot of people complaining about not getting the key with the pre-order, so they folded and gave them it.
Yeah.
But they screwed a load of people over as well, because there was people that had pre-ordered, like myself, and then I got the beta key from their website, from their Discord, and used my one and only chance to get that key, and then I had access anyway, because I already had it pre-ordered. So I could have given that key to a friend. It's kind of annoying they did that.
That
but
is annoying.
They did keep to their word on their public stream. They gave away so many keys.
Oh, yeah, I thought they would. They said tens of thousands, so, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty unlucky if you didn't get one, guys. But
Yeah,
what do you think of it then, Varric? Was it worth the hype so far?
Yeah, they were giving away codes that worked multiple times. I think they said somewhere in the region of 50,000 keys they gave away. Yeah, Jesus. There you go. As just said it as well. About 50,000 keys.
Wow.
Worldwide.
Still giving away keys every 30 minutes. You have to put a code in and then get a key. Damn, it's nuts. Details. So does this also work in the starting area, I wonder? Yeah, good question. I would assume so. Still have a few keys if anyone wants. Beta ends in 9 hours, though. Star-Lord says, okay, cool, that's good to know. Fury says, I had the key from last playtest, which I never used. Was sat like a dummy for a few days waiting for a key, not realizing the last one was good. Oh, no! Yeah. So you're in the closed beta then, Fury? Or were you in the other, like, streamer test they did?
Just to clarify, it should be 11 hours. It's 1 a.m. That it finishes for the UK.
I thought it was 12 p.m. CEST, which isn't that 11 p.m. for us?
Oh, wait, CEST. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, then it is 11 p.m.
I think CEST is 1 hour ahead.
That's right. My bad, yeah, I'm stand corrected. I need to make sure that I'm clear on that then, because I've told loads of people it's 1 a.m.
Spreading the misinformation, baby.
Yeah, of course, CEST, yeah.
You could be a streamer now. You spread misinformation. It's just half the job.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm like half a streamer already because I'm here with you.
I know. Doing all the hard work.
I wouldn't want to do that again, ever, even if you paid me to.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Fuck off, GT. I mean, yeah, you've got your own soundbite, GT. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So that does it put everything when you grab everything? No, it doesn't put it all back in the slot that you had it in, which is not great.
I also just noticed something. You didn't have a tooth.
Oh, I didn't get a tooth. Yeah.
Is that because you got the bike?
I don't know. Bit of a scam.
You do get the tooth every time. So if you store all your stuff again, and then, not that you want to do that again, but if you store all your stuff again and then go and sacrifice yourself again, you'll get another tooth.
But where's the tooth supposed to be?
It's supposed to be in your inventory, but you got the bike, so I'm wondering if it was because you chose the bike, it didn't give you the tooth.
Don't make me go get eaten again.
Well, the next time you do it, you don't get a cutscene, you'll just get the tooth. Like, it doesn't offer you anything. You just die and then respawn, and then you've got a tooth in your inventory.
I just put everything back on. God damn it.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, definitely don't do it again, because you will lose.
Yeah, because then I will lose shit.
Yeah.
No! Time to get eaten again! I don't think so, Sticks. I just put everything... Okay, I'm not doing it smooth this time.
I tell you what, I'll do it real quick. I'll drop all my gear in the bike and then go and do it real quick.
Can you trade the Chris knife thing?
You can't trade the Chris knife, but I should be able to just drop the tooth.
This is way less smooth than last time. Jesus. Come on, this is worse. Dude, how did I do this? How is this possible?
Get some speed up before you go in.
I can't even get off it, actually.
I could come and help, but it's quite amusing.
Hold on, getting free. Alright, well, I'm glad to know that the physics are just as good as Star Citizen's. Thank you. He just arsed rammed me out the way. Yo, Dark Horse, what's up, dude? Put stairs for smoother entrance to the door.
Yeah. It would definitely be more smoother if we had an entrance.
I literally have a giant base over there that I just built with.
We can't put an entrance on this. It's too close to the edge of the box.
Is it? You can't put something underneath it there? Increase the height? No. Yeah, ain't gonna happen, man. Wait, so he didn't get it? Getting in by Sandworm is just a good thing? I think, it's supposed to be, but not in my... the first time you get in, you're supposed to get that Chris knife. I didn't. GT, are you gonna go get in?
Yeah, I'm just in the sand dune now.
Shit, where are you? I want to observe this.
next to this guy. I'm about to be eaten right now.
Run! Keep running!
That didn't work. He's coming.
No, he's coming. He's coming from the other side.
No.
Oh dear. Okay. The hell?
So I'm gonna refuse the bike and see if he just gives me the tooth instead.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm dying. You think you know better and avoid the bug from all your time in the sea. I know, dude. I'm drawn to them. They are drawn to me. Oh, we're really low on water.
Just so you know, I chose the other path, which was to not accept health, and he says, as it is written.
Really? Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun to see you when popping in to check out how smooth the new Dune game is. Bike stuck indoor. Yep, there's still some jank here, my friend. There is still some jank. But
part of the charm, right?
Being an SC masochist, it doesn't bother me so much. I think it would bother the shit out of a lot of other people. Give me your motherfucking briefcase.
Yeah, I got the two.
You got the two? Okay.
Yep. So it's because you accepted the bike. That's why.
Great.
No, I can't drop the two. Damn it.
You can't. Okay.
All I can do is destroy it.
Alright. Well, I'm glad we tested that. At least we know now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fuck. Lots of jank around my base. The airships are invisible, so you just randomly get captured at night without warning. That's amazing. Sadokar with Invis tech.
That's actually funny.
It's pretty funny. Out tending the weeds, suddenly you're in a Sadokar interrogation cell.
Reveal yourself. I require assistance.
Sounds like you're having lots of fun up there.
I'm just getting some more blood. Give me your blood.
I'd like to suck your blood.
Somebody in chat. Alright, let me go deposit some of this blood. So we got some actually, they've got some water up here somewhere.
Yeah, it should be on the upstairs inside building. Yeah.
Gone to any of the ship crashes? No, there was one nearby earlier, actually. Shit.
So I got pretty stressy with the little ship crashes yesterday.
What, other players?
No, the little ones. You know, the ones that get blown out of the sky.
Yep.
Yeah, they have like 3 panels that you can open on them, but the worm comes to you so fast that you can only get 1 panel at once.
That's what I found every time I went there before. I couldn't get anything off it before the worms there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one here. Well, I'll go check it out, but there isn't one at the moment.
It's super tight timing to be able to open it and grab the stuff out of it and then get back to it again. But there's supposed to be 3 panels, and some of them are slightly dug into the sand, so you can't open the 3rd panel. And the 3rd panel is always the one with like the good stuff on it.
Okay.
So no matter which order you open it in, if you open the 3rd panel, that always gives you the best loot. And yeah, I was uncontrollably angry at the time, so I stopped trying.
Couldn't get it done.
yeah. But I'm
Right,
sure they'll fix that.
Blood in
they
there
know
now.
about. Cool.
Still got a shield and heavy armor. It was rough. Now it's just blood that comes to me. Yeah, once you get the shield, that really does help you go a little bit more ham. Hibby, what's up? How you doing? With the bike though, now you can join Shai Hulud's Angels. Hell yeah, brother. Zero Stay, how you doing? Are you practicing for the tournament on Saturday? Star Citizen fans, there was a Thrustmaster sponsored tournament with Atmo Esports this Saturday. Tune in to watch Zero State lose. I don't think you want to miss that. No matter how hard you work, Detox, you'll never get out of Hurston. How's it going, Stewie? How are you, man? Good day, sir. Hope you had a good weekend. All right.
I didn't know about that.
A little bit more water before we go out, actually. Didn't know about what?
I didn't know about the competition.
Yeah, I just posted it on Discord today. This Saturday, I'll be co-casting with Croncy and crew.
Nice. I'll be watching.
Yeah, it's a 2v2 dogfighting tournament. Bog Nogus, Chris Roberts' favourite streamer, Tarada, Water Batar. It's a creator 2v2 basically with a community member. No community member Aristan though on this one.
Cool. I'll be watching that then.
Oh, Star-Lord, that sounds cool. You can get unique boots. It takes 30 seconds for the worm to come. With them, it takes 50 seconds.
Oh, that's cool. Info.
Sand walking boots. I see how it is. I had a busy one. Moving house in with my girlfriend. Busy time, but looking forward to it lining up with Invictus and me having no internet. Probably. Oh, dude. Congrats. Moving in with your lady. That's pretty fast moving, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. You don't hold around. You have kids soon. Okay, let me just finish this. This is bothering me that I haven't finished this off, so I'm just going to try and finish this.
Roger that.
Although, what does that look like? Is that just a flat roof?
That's a flat roof, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want a flat roof.
If you switch to, if you press R on your...
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Yeah. There's roof tiles where they're coned instead.
That's what we want. That's right, Sally. Do we really want that across the whole thing, though? It look like a roof of boobs or something, you know, rooftop too.
You could call the place a nipple emporium.
Yeah, you want some of it like that, and don't you? And then some of it flat, I would assume. No, maybe not.
Each their own. Like you could tear it up over and over with the corners.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to look weird
like,
just all the way across.
It'll look like one massive nipple if you do it all in one go.
Though I do actually need. So if I wanted to build this roof from there to there, do I need structure along this wall, or can I? Are there different things you can build to basically stretch it across? I wonder. I don't know, Varric. You must have been looking. You must have been looking on Google. That's why you got an ad for those. For edge pieces, but you can use the nipple one. Yeah, see, I don't think that's... I spent way too much time building and rebuilding a base in this game. My inner set... Yeah, dude, you will. And I think for me, like... get like a basic shape down, and then from there you start getting like more fancy because you can start seeing it develop. Oh, okay, so it connects onto the side of that rooftop piece. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's just going to look weird. All of it like that. Call it the booby trap. What's up, Chase?
The booby trap.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't know, that seems so weird. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But I can always touch it up later.
Could you do me a little favour?
No?
Cool. Well, I'm going to ask anyway. Can you go to your subthief and add me to it? Because I can't open doors.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's have a look. Manage. Let that wanker GT in. Let's have a look. Associate. Access level. Associate. Permissions. GT Mat. There you go.
Perfect.
I'll even let Asnog and TRF in. Touch up those roof boobies. Detox, do you know how long it took me to realize to change the titles? I had to hit R many times, but didn't realize I needed to use C or Z or C to swap around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I did this, it took me a while. This looks crap. I don't like this at all.
So what you can do is there's a flat, a flat kind of curved up roof. You can do that all the way along and just keep curving it up so it's like one massive dome.
That's definitely what I need to do. This is horrendous. This is like tank traps of the beach in Normandy or something. Jesus.
Yeah, you aren't driving a tank over these nipples, are you?
Yeah, it needs... So can we both build the same base?
Yes, so now I'm on your subthief, I can help you build. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I guess as soon as you have that access, everybody can contribute.
Yeah, if you check out the permissions tab real quick, you'll see what they can and can't do. They have like a little tick and like a tick and cross icon over them.
That looks pretty terrible.
Tox meat, tox meat, tox meat, tox meat, tox meat, tox meat, tox fun.
Yes! Cowbell, how are you, buddy? 60 months. Absolutely outstanding work. Thank you so much, my man, for the support. It's an anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome back, man. What was that, 5 years? Yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Good to see you again. Hope you're well, my friend. I'm loving the roof further down the list. The more hollow ones raises the roof a bit more. Yeah, I would need to spend a little bit more time on that. What I've done here is just basic for now, but yeah, you can do that. You know, you can throw up a basic shelter and then just perfect it later on, which is what I'll probably do here, although I probably won't have time to perfect it before the beta ends. But again, look at this edge. It's so bad. I can't do anything with it because the thief is too close, too enclosed. Yeah, this flat roof even just looks better than this bobbly crap. Nipple building.
If you scroll along your roofs, you should see one that's like it's under the roofs tab, and there should be one that like it's square but it raises up on a curve. So height wise, it goes up. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I did see this before. Yeah, this one, triangle. Oh no, not triangle rooftop.
Keep scrolling along.
This one?
That one, yeah. The one, yeah. So you can rotate that so it kind of goes up, and you can keep doing those going up. So you can end up having like a dome.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this silly corner here, though, is killing the aesthetic. But that's it so far. Looking like a box, basically, with windows. Best I can do. I'm gonna build it, and then I'm gonna get morphologists to critique it. An architect reviews a piece of shit in Dune Awakening. Details, do you know how long it's read that already? Sorry, Varric. That roof looks like some kind of Indiana Jones stepstone puzzle.
Look, don't mention puzzles around Detox, please. We all know why.
Never do anything with puzzles. Alright. I need more granite now. Typical. Can you put 2 faiths down to extend your build area? I don't think you can.
No, but you can extend your build area with a tool later on. So there are specific tools for the job later on.
Yeah, I think the fiefs initially they're just for building first base when you're starting out, and then your second in the sort of higher tier area. And then yeah, from there you can expand it, I guess.
Yeah, there's like specific. This yeah, you haven't got any power over there yet. You haven't got a.
It's my cutter ray. The improvised power pack's dead, so I need another one.
Oh, got you. Sorry. Yeah, there's like an actual device that will just basically put another box on the side of your box, or another box above the one that you've already got, so they actually connect properly. Yeah. But if you put 2 sub-fiefs down, they have to be like, I think they're like a meter apart from each box.
Yeah, this does look like a pillbox. I also need to more centrally locate that door if I can. Or at least the pillbox window above it. This looks mad. It kind of looks like a big bunker built into the cliffs, though. I quite like it.
Yeah, it does. I like it too. I don't think symmetry. It needs to have symmetry because it's more functional.
I don't know. It really bothers me that it isn't symmetrical.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know. It's not a bad start. It's a good start. Really need a voxel-based game for epic base building. Far less limits. I must say, this does have pretty good... You have quite a lot of freedom with this, Brimstone. Not as much as a voxel-based game, of course, but then you'd have a very different looking game at that point.
I fixed the entrance, so now we have a ramp.
Oh, you did get one on. Sick.
Yeah, all I did is I deleted the fief and put it back down again, so the box was moved out.
Copy.
Pain in the butt to do, but it was done.
Alright, I need another power pack. Let me see. Can I make one?
I think we have one somewhere.
I thought we did as well. Might be at the old base.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think I did see it there.
I don't even think I've researched how to build one. Make it on the fabricator, actually, don't you?
Yeah.
Scheiße! Okay.
I think I might have it unlocked. Let me have a look.
Mr. Butters, hello! How are you? Welcome in.
Yep, there you go. Appearing on there, sure.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, dude. How's the water looking now? Ugh. Not enough.
Yeah, not great. I had to drink because I was about to die. So I was trying to leave as much as I could for you, but...
Oh, that's all good, dude. Just take what you need.
Do you want to go get some points real quick?
Yes. Well, yeah. Let me get... We need more water first, I think.
How good are you on water?
I have one bar. Not even one bar yet. Maybe another round of blood from these guys, and then we can head out.
Yeah, let's go. Did you get your power pack, yeah?
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cool. Go and murder these guys.
They haven't respawned yet, actually.
Yeah, somebody's dragged them off. I think somebody got scared and ran away.
Oh yeah, I see some.
Where's my backup?
Give me your blood. I still don't have the audio for the blood sucking. That's got to be a broken thing with the build.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that was missing. Yeah, that's a bonus for sure.
Yeah. It's annoying because that's such a satisfying sound.
Yeah, it's very squishy.
How's the PvP-ness? It's the one bit I don't know enough about, BB. The PvP-ness. It's the one bit I haven't done enough of. Or any of, really.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get to that today if we can.
We might get a little bit around some of the sites that have PvP activated, but I don't know.
The problem is the people that have been playing all weekend are going to absolutely own us.
Yeah, true. Because they'll be higher level, more abilities. How about janky these are?
Yeah, the problem is that we've got too much... let me build another one real quick.
What, another blood to purify?
Yeah, because right now we can't drop off any more blood.
It's full. Kirab still suit. I need one of these.
There you go, mate. Do you want to drop the blood off in that one?
Cheers.
No worries. 5 more
All
minutes,
right,
we should have plenty of blood.
Yeah, I'm still pretty low on water.
Water.
Yeah, give it 5 more minutes. Now.
We'll get the water sorted. Then we'll go when it goes dark. Mind you, we'll be on a bike, so it doesn't really matter.
True. I know some orcs are going to rush deep desert as soon as they get an ornithopter. It's not a bad idea. Get in, at least like the initial rush for the deep desert probably will be the best one because there'll be less people there. You'll have more freedom to harvest as much spice as you can before it starts to become more contested.
Yeah.
Get out the first week and then, it gets wiped.
There is a massive negative to rushing the deep desert, though, because there'll be stuff that you can unlock here that will make you better in the deep desert. So if people rush there, yes, they can get resources and stuff, but they won't have the high enough tech to be able to mine some of the stuff. And yeah, getting the spice is okay, but the rest of it is important as well.
I guess they won't. Yeah, it's like a. You're basically training one thing for another, I guess, initially. They'll have if you rush the deep desert... To be honest, I mean, what if you don't even get any spice?
Fuck off, GT.
That's it, right? If you get unlucky, then you're completely screwed.
Then you're screwed, yeah.
There's another one as well with the radioactive areas. They can't go there. You need the suit, which means that the suit you have to unlock much later on, which means they just can't do certain areas of the deep desert. So rushing it it's possible, but it's not a good idea.
You could have people just half your orc dedicated to it and the other half doing the normal stuff, and then you've got those
big orgs. Yeah, those big orgs are going to be the ones that get there first for sure, because they'll be able to designate people to do different things.
Everybody always absolutely owns me. I love these games, but never get particularly good at them. Well, I mean, the game is pretty casual friendly, I would say. Brimstone.
Yeah.
It's very, you don't have to PvP, and, you're safe from PvP pretty much the whole time in the beginnings. In the Haga Basin, which is basically the place where you do all your building and leveling.
In the meningings.
It's going good, Clack. How you doing, man? 9 days uni ends, so either do something useful or just play games all summer. No, you go get a job, Gabriel. You go get a summer job.
You can tell Detox isn't a real gamer. He tells you to get a job instead of just gaming.
Basically, you can get everything from in-game exchange too. Yes, I've heard that. You don't need to go to the Deep Desert for the super in-game resources, but you will be paying a pretty penny to get them on the exchange, I imagine.
Nobody really knows how the exchange is going to go at the minute because it's not being implemented properly. But I assume it's going to be like really extreme. People will try and get top dollar
initially, for sure. Be some serious, serious scalping going on.
But none of us know anything about the exchange. We don't know it exists. So. Just a figment of our imagination.
Oh, I need that rock.
Watch that sunstroke, because you'll be drinking so much more water.
Oh, shade! I need the shade. Chilling, cars in MT is either going to be a good or a bad day. Oh no, man, mine's very soon as well. Actually, this week. Yeah, mine's this week. I'm not looking forward to it either. Do you suspect there's anything going on with it? Yeah, this is actually going to be tricky to get back without fucking completely dying of thirst. Gotta get back to get some water, or we're gonna die.
You just reminded me. That's one thing I do like they do. If you die from dehydration, you don't spawn with full water again. You have to, you spawn with low water, so you still have to go and get water instead of just cheesing it.
It's not like a free ride.
Yeah, I love the fact they've done that. But you should be able to fill up with what's in the extractors right now.
Yep, thank you.
Drink, my liege.
It's it's actually pretty quick. All right, I'm good now.
Yeah,
for the most part. Yeah, I'm pretty good. We can probably head out now.
Yeah, jump on the back and we'll go straight to those points. Oh, in actual fact, you want to move that other bike in so it doesn't burn up out in the weather.
Yeah. Stand back.
Yeah, I gave you a ramp now, so you should be able to just drive through. Nice.
The old flipperoni.
Stunt tox.
Alright, ready to go.
Cool, let's go get eaten by another worm again.
Maybe one tire, but never know. Oh, that's not too bad. Nothing too serious. Unless you've got like 200-pound tires. Do a barrel roll. What's up, bees knees? How are you? Good evening, yes. Good afternoon, I should say. So this is the two-seater. Look at this. So romantic. Hey, Jed, what's up, man?
Could you get the Chris knife out of my back, please?
What?
The Chris knife, it's digging into my back.
That's not a Chris knife. That's a Chris spoon. Oh, back in 20 minutes. Nice. Passed. Congrats. Oh, boy. Oh, that's an aggressive one.
Yeah, he's aggressive. They've got names, you know. I forgot to mention that they've got names. When you get eaten by them, it tells you what their name is that killed you. Yeah. That
worm face.
Yeah, that one. This is gonna make me laugh. That one that you got eaten by before is called Growler.
Believe it.
Not even a joke. Honestly, that
must be a beta thing. What's up, Ditos? Hope you and yours had a great Mother's Day. We don't do Mother's Day in May. We had ours in March, bees knees. They've got to spread out the forced capitalism over multiple months in the Western world.
Yeah, be careful here. It's a big drop, so.
Brunhilde. I love that name. Yeah, thanks. I
There's
remember
another
this
one
now.
coming as well.
I remember here. Oh yeah, make sure you get naked. High chance patch goes live today. Is it, or is it tomorrow? Make sure you've looked up Naked in SE on the off chance 4.1 drops today. Yeah. I am Naked Piggy, thank you. Alright, this is the second trial location.
Well, you reminded me, actually. I've done it with my character, but I'm helping Sneak out because he's away on service. I need to finish moving all his gear on his ships as well.
Yeah, might want to get on there.
Yeah.
Been naked since Thursday. Same.
I've done his character, but we want to double check by taking the stuff off the ships just in case it screws with it. Yeah. That's no official saying, by the way, but we're just doing it just in case.
I'ma just get
Look at those eyes.
Nan's on the spice again. Sorry, Chat, I'm depriving you of the beautiful face. I put my hood back on. Yeah, jumped on for the first time in a while to put on my birthday suit. Yeah, they probably saw a huge spike in concurrency as everyone's taking their shit off for the patch. How's it going, son? Dad, I've been eaten by a growler. You're gonna Valhalla, son.
Speed is a device of Shaitan. Do you understand, Wally?
Don't call me a Wally. I'm a very intelligent boy.
Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Bila kaifa.
What the fuck is that part? Oh, it's the static compactor.
Our wanderings brought us to Rosek. We were persecuted. Our families burned in the fires of their ignorance. We learned the cost of inaction. Never to forgive. Never to forget.
To forget. Such like, this is a static compactor, sand compactor. I still don't understand what it actually is supposed to do, but it obviously compacts sand, but I don't understand the concept of it.
The tunnels were unstable, but working even more so.
Just vibrates things closer together so you can pick them up in scoops instead of just tiny little fragments. Yeah.
Never to forget.
They use it in the spice fields and stuff so you can just collect spice easier.
Helps with spice and flower harvesting. Okay,
yep.
Now, like GT said, that makes more sense. Dude, it's gonna suck having to wait almost a month to play this live. Go real quick, I reckon. Gal. You'll have like an Idris and, you know, all your dreams will come true at Invictus this week, so that'll keep me busy for at least, you know, a few days.
Not all action leads to desirable outcomes. Be wary of the ghafla, the distraction. Shaitan loves wasted effort.
What did you call me? I didn't hear what she damn said. We don't jump here, do we? Okay.
No.
No. This looks like SC competitor. Yeah, right, bees. Very different games. Look, everything doesn't have to be compared to SC.
The poison drug. Words became memories. Through thought and action combined.
Good day. Is that like the salt guns people use on fly? It feels like it, Schleich. Honestly, that's kind of what it feels like. Shouldn't you use them on drum sand? Well, what does he do in the first film? He uses one. He uses that sand compactor while they're in the tent or whatever. Or it creates like that tent dome around them. I don't understand. I've never really got what that is or how that was supposed to work. What up, Dark Juice? Welcome back, man. How are you today? How's Dune? My boy's trying to get me to play it. I think it's good. It's very controversial, though. Well, not controversial, polarizing. I think it looks good. Other people, you know, can straight up say it looks crap, you know. I think on stream, the stream doesn't do it justice. The game looks a lot better when you play it versus how it looks on stream. But I think generally, you know, as far as survival games go, it's a very casual-friendly, intuitive survival/MMO that doesn't do anything revolutionary, but it combines lots of good features from other games and puts it into like a Dune package. It looks better than in Star Citizen. The metal? It's a weird observation. You like it, Birch? How are you getting on? I like it, and I really like the base building. Yeah, base building is definitely its strong point. Galathea, I don't actually know. Maybe on the hollow viewer thing for the persons?
The weight of a kindly God
Don't take it seriously,
is
Fury.
a fearful thing. Did not God give us Shaitan to force action? And where does action lead?
Like, explain that shit to me. What is this, Gandalf's staff? Do you think they'll end up doing anything with Drake without their presence at the con this year? The complete lack of communication is suspicious to me. What do you mean they're present? There's still Defense Con, isn't there? At the end of the ALW? Whatever it's called?
Ibn Kirtaiba. Thought and action lead to creation.
Pretty far along,
What
Booch.
is the purpose of thought? To honor the
She's reading
creator.
from a script.
Remember Rosak. Be like
Good morning, Nova. How are you, man? Good to see you.
What is the purpose of thought?
Strong Half-Life vibes? Really? What is the purpose of thought? To honor the creator.
To honor the creator. Remember Rosak. Be like
Bolsak bil kaifa. You've made no mention of it as far as I'm aware. I thought I saw Drake on the schedule. Well,
Drake
none of
is
the
always
leaks. We've not seen anything to do with Drake. But
Yeah, Drake is always there.
Yeah.
They just sometimes have their own hall instead.
yeah, I think that
And
might be where
Eric-
you're getting confused, Ed Ty, because they always have their own day and just their own hall, basically.
It's usually in. Do you know where you normally go to the ASOP terminals at Area 18? It's usually you just keep walking through, and there's a room at the back there at Area 18.
This old chestnut, what, Nova? Yeah, thanks. It is on schedule. Yeah, pretty much done with the beta weekend now. Nothing left to do, says Butch. How many hours did you put in, man? Interested to hear. Because they claimed like 20 to 25 hours. Did you played the closed beta though as well, right, Butch? Apparently, so I've heard. Wink, wink.
A lot of people miss the fact that you can go and get buried treasure in the deep sands on this beta.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I quite like that. It's like an RNG thing, isn't it? Gives you like a reason to go do some RNG farming.
It's really, really grindy for the beta, but I'm pretty sure it won't be that bad for the main game. Just because
Flower sand is the main component for making silicon blocks and other recipes. Flower sand can be found on the open sands. Look for a cloud of white dust to find a harvest spot. To harvest it efficiently, use a static compactor, which is what we have. So it creates static, right, and then sort of like ruffles it all up. Ruffles the feathers. No, cannot confirm with an eye. 25 hours in beta weekend. Wow, so perfect. It's exactly what you're supposed to give it. Well done, Butch. Well done. seen people saying that DefenseCon is gone because it doesn't say it on the schedule. Pure speculation. I'd be surprised. Doesn't seem any reason for that to be the case.
It is on the schedule now. It's been updated. I just looked while I was waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's now on the schedule.
Hello?
Hello, my liege.
Is that a emote?
Yeah, if you hold down your middle mouse button and then right click, it'll give you a emote menu.
Yes. Didn't work. Shit. Unable to play while moving. Okay.
Yeah, it's because you crouched. Yeah. I think there's a... Oh, I can't do it.
Yes. Okay, emote's unlocked. Right, that's that one. The next second part of the journey. Research the Cut Array Mark 1, fabricated Cut Array Mark 1, refine iron ingots. Okay. I don't know how... How are we looking? Is this iron here? No.
Do you want to just go to the next trial real quick?
Sure. Copper. Son of a bitch. I didn't need that. Yeah, let's go to the next one then. So, can we jump ahead?
So the trials are completely separate. You can just do the trials as much as you like. They're the main reason why you're here, so it never stops you from being able to do them. But this is a fairly long journey, but it's not going to take us too long.
Do I just hold your waist?
Yes, please, sir. I'll keep you safe.
Don't let me fall off, Jack.
Don't let go.
I'm back. Welcome back, Clack. They both fit on that fucking door. I know. Has chivalry gone too far? Yeah, Cameron said Jack was meant to die, so fuck you, Jack. You know, shit. I need you to die so we can have this scene 80 years later. So she can tell the story and I've got a movie.
Some of these gaps going across the sand, it always looks too big to me, and then when you start going across, they're not that big.
Ah, this place. Paint me like one of your Spice Girls.
Spice Girls? Just gonna wait for this guy to get out of our way.
We can take it.
We're good now.
Yeah, baby.
I should have brought the probe so we can uncover this area.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have one, but I don't have a probe on me. I have the launcher, but not the probe.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's angry.
Yeah. There's a PvP area over there to the right.
Oh yeah?
It's behind the
big glowy thing?
Yeah, it's behind that, so yeah, can't really see it from here, but yeah, it's a massive wreck. Oops.
Sorry, I thought we're getting off.
No, you could. I was just checking the map. I need to keep checking the map because I can't see where I'm going on. Like, we have got it uncovered, so as we discover it, I need to see where we are.
So now I have a choice to upgrade to a 9950 X3D or buy that glorious Idris P on Thursday. Don't buy an Idris, man. What a waste of money. Don't do it. Get the CPU. You'll have the performance then to go and steal as many Idrises as you like. What if they have baby worms cruising the shallow sands? No.
This is a big crossing now. Need to make sure I don't go across the drum sand, otherwise we're screwed.
Yeah, no baby worms. The only baby worms are the ones that they use for the Water of Life. GPU over Idris? Isn't that a CPU?
There we go.
Yeah, Fury. I agree with Fury. The Idris isn't coming. Why rush out the Idris when they have all those other ships they're selling at ILW? Then again, if they're going to release the Perseus at IAE, which isn't a given by any means, just a guess, then they don't want the Idris overshadowing that either.
I believe we're in the right place.
Hey Oscar, how's it going? Is the game good so far? I like it personally. A lot of people really don't like it.
Just checking the journey, won't be a sec.
It's pretty casual friendly, Oscars, which is a good thing, I think, in this case. Personally, I couldn't care less if it comes or not. It's just going to tank FPS. I'm with you there. We have the Polaris running around like this. We have so many Polarises running around. We still haven't adapted to the Polaris. Tossing in another capital ship in there, I don't really see what it's going to do for the game. Personally.
Now, there's two caves up here. It's either this one or the other one, I can't remember.
Nice one, thank you.
Oh, watch out for the grenades. My bad. It was the other one.
The hell's my dude running so goofy?
It's around here somewhere.
This is like the scene in The Hobbit. They've got to find the door.
Yeah, so this one's like a dud one. We still have to come and do it, but it's like a dud one. Just can't remember where the door is.
It's so close. Hey, Tux, does that thing have lights? Good question, actually. I've never tried. I'm on stamina? What the fuck?
Oh, I just
hey, A1, how are you, man?
We're gonna lose each other here because we haven't got. We're not actually in a party. I'm gonna send you a party invite.
Thank you.
There you go.
Here's dude. Hey, one, what's up, dude? Still can't believe they're gonna go live with the Idris EK. Servers melt with polys. I know, dude. I don't believe they are personally, but you just can't. It's so hard to predict CIG anymore.
So the entrance is round here somewhere. I just can't remember where.
Okay, dude. I'll have a look.
Should be able to find. I think you have to follow this path that I've just run down. We're supposed to be going up it.
There's a light round here.
Yeah.
It's a kidnap camp. Is PvP good in this game? I don't know yet, A1. That's the only bit I need to see, which I won't get a chance to see yet. We've seen some videos of it. It looks a little bit janky, laggy, a little bit repetitive. But that's only a little part of the PvP. You know, late game PvP involves tanks, buggies, ornithopters. And we haven't really seen that. Much of that at all. So, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. I'm hoping it's good. Because that's what I'm the most looking forward to, is getting like groups together and going raiding the desert and like flying ornithopters and the combined arms, PvP, you know.
What do you think? If you go into Journey and click on the third trial and then view trial location,
yeah,
I think it's the island above us. What do you reckon? It's got like that tabletop rock. I think it's just above that one.
Minol's Pocket, is that where we just came out of?
Yeah, but look at the island above us. See how it's got that tabletop rock above it? I think it's that island.
Where are you looking? The island above. Oh, that massive thing up there?
So if you go into your map and then look at the island above us, it's got like a tabletop.
Yeah, it's really flat.
If we then go to the Journey and look at view trial location, it looks like that location there.
It does, yeah. Sorry, I just tracked it. It could be there.
Yep,
that's a hell of a climb.
I don't think it's up on top. I think it's
around the back,
north of it. Yeah.
You have where's the bike?
We just have to follow the icon on the hood. I'm running into it now.
I just thought you were just going to leave it. That's all.
No. Take the bike.
Can't even see the damn icon. What the hell?
It's probably because I was.
Because I'm not the owner.
Yeah, you were a passenger.
I'm going to be greedy and get some granite here. Hey Maya, what's up, man? How are you? I forgot about the beta, did you? Yeah, you still got like, I don't know, 7 hours. How big is the map? So, Avenger 1, you have this, right? This is the PvE zones where you do all your leveling, all your building, all your grinding. And then once you get an ornithopter, you can fly out to the edge of the map, and then you enter like a world map where you can travel to different versions of these. And social hubs like Parko Village. And then the Deep Desert. And the Deep Desert is where the more MMO scale comes into play. The Deep Desert is where all the PvP is. It's a whole separate map to this. The Deep Desert's like server meshed. It's got like 5 or 6 servers, I think, all meshed together to hold like hundreds of players. But we don't get to see that in this beta weekend. But the game, one thing that needs to be made very clear is that the game is not a traditional MMO. It really isn't. It's more like lots of survival games stitched together in like an MMO wrapper. The most MMO part of the game is probably the Deep Desert, where you can meet more players at once. But in this zone, it's only 60 players. And there's like multiple versions of these zones. It's not like a traditional MMO. Do they server mesh better than CIG though? I don't know. It's different type of server meshing. It would only be static as well.
Yeah, very different server meshing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same thing, but it would be equivalent to static server meshing. But this does do a really... It's a very weird... They're using a very unique system for their servers. It's like lots of survival game servers strung together, connected to... Oh, bats! The Deep Desert, which is where it's more of an MMO. And that's one single persistent zone in your server. Which is where everybody goes to fight for the spice and shit. That gets wiped every week as well, so the whole map gets reset. A storm blows through and resets it every week, so it never looks the same, and people can't monopolize it. They have to like rebuild and fight again. Hey Toby, how are you doing? It's a good concept. I guess it all just comes down to the gameplay. It just feels arcade-less, you know, immersive. Feels arcadey, less immersive. I mean, it's not Star Citizen Avenger 1. It's not a first-person game, it's a third-person survival game. It's always going to feel a bit arcadey. It's it's Unreal Engine 5 and it runs very well, but from what I've seen in some of the PvP, it still needs network optimization, which they've got a month from this large-scale weekend to kind of fix and hone in, I think. I found another moisture seal.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that too. I'll come to you. I know the door isn't in a cave, so...
Oh shit, this has got some really good loot in it, I think. Oathbreaker boots. Oh! No way. Schematic for them. Spice-infused iron dust. And
Scamast. There, I found you. I think.
White guns, though? They're not like traditional guns, they're darts, right? They're dart guns. Hey, Tiller. How's it going, dude? Good to see you.
Yeah, make your way back outside. It's the door's on the outside for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I found it though. If you make your way to me once you're outside.
I think I can get out this way. Fast-moving objects. Yeah, well, you don't use them against people with shields. You can, but it's not effective. Or not efficient.
There's someone here.
Where are you? Are you up high?
No, down low. So just move around the rock and just keep going down.
Yeah, coming.
Cool. I need to go get the bike again afterwards, so I'll rush through mine and then.
This is way too far around. I've come out like the other side.
That's okay. It's cool. Just keep going around. You've got a path up from where you are.
My shoes swore an oath. I think I'd be fine with them also breaking it. I swear an oath to this man to keep him comfortable. For the rest of my days as a shoe.
Yep, you're in the right location now.
Yeah, getting cooked. Oh, yeah.
Just go straight in, yeah. Get out of the sun. This is slightly... Yeah, this is slightly annoying, this one. So...
Is it?
Yeah. You'll see why in a minute.
Oh, I remember this now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all for naught, really.
I'll take their blood. Am I full? I think I'm full.
Yeah, if it doesn't let you take it again, it's because you're full, yeah. There is a water canister here. I'm guessing you've got it, yeah?
Not yet.
Okay. I just drank it because I'm low on water.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, there are trip mines down here, so be careful.
Hey, Millship, how are you, dude? Good to see ya. What's the game about? The game is it's a survival game set in the Dune universe, King Killer. And you basically have to survive by staying hydrated, managing your water levels, staying out of the sun. And you basically build bases, you build up power, and then you go raid the deep desert for spice. Or better items, more power, paying taxes, all that kind of stuff. It's like an MMO slash survival game.
Another altar destroyed.
So you need to interact with that thing, and then it's there's no actual trial here. That's why it's annoying.
Lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hodge, and oddly enough, the name of a planet, Bela Tigise.
Hey Flack, good evening. Good afternoon, I should say. Early Monday stream, forcing me to the YouTubes as I can't really run Twitch on a work machine. But hey, no worries, man. Yeah, welcome in, Flack. Early one today, just for a couple of hours, because it's Milady's birthday, so I'm doing an early Monday stream. I'll spend some time with her this evening instead. I hope you're well, man. Good evening. Deetus, have you messed with the shields yet? NPC shields are so much better than player shields. I have messed with them. Yeah, they seem to be that way, but I guess there's better ones that you can get further down the line. But yeah, I did use them in previous times. And yeah, you get a lot more power once you've got one, especially as a melee player.
I'm going to go get the bike and bring it to you as soon as I can, because it's quite far.
Okay, dude. Yeah, I'll come out now. Any PvP and loot-wise, is it only knives or guns too? There's guns, there's knives, there's swords, shotguns, flamethrowers, there's vehicles, there's ornithopters, weapon-based ornithopters, there's like buggies, small tanks. That's all later down in the game though. The game is basically, the end game is basically combined arms PvP. So yeah, there is PvP. But most of the game is not PvP. It's, you start out and you level up, you go through the journey, the quests, you build up your character, unlock schematics, learn how to craft things, craft a base, survive. And then later down in line, you go start raiding the deep desert. And that's the part most of us haven't really seen much of. And I think that's the part that's going to really, make or break the game once people start hitting it after the game's gone live. I missed the flares from Pyro. I had always hoped Pyro would have a little more vibe with the dangerous flare style, more like staying out of the sun. Yeah, I get that sense too, actually, Gal. It's similar kind of vibe, isn't it? Hey, dude. Alright, jumping on. Thank you. So the third trial, that was it for the third trial. Just a little bit of lore dump. And then we already have the fourth one. I haven't done the fourth one before.
So the fourth one is probably the best one out of them, and it's back near where we live. So go back there now. It's the hammer, the big rock hammer thing.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
I just need to make sure I'm going to cross safely.
They haven't really talked much about the solar flares in Pyro, have they, Gal? When they're coming back. Struggling to get them to work with server meshing.
Really weird desync on the bike right now. That's fixed.
I don't know if you know Dune lore, but do you pick which house you're a part of, and can you go to war with other players from a different house? Yeah, you can go to war with people of the same house, unfortunately. It's not like World of Warcraft where you choose a faction and that's it, you're locked in and against the other player. You can choose to be no faction, or you can choose Harkonnen or Atreides. I think there's going to be a third faction, which would be House Carino, I think. Maybe? Some point after release, I think. But yeah, the faction choice, basically the game revolves around, or a large element of the game is you as a player and you and your guild can influence the Landsrad, which is like the Galactic Council, right? And
it's
you
more
can
of a
influence
political war, isn't it?
Yeah, you can influence the Landsrad to make changes in the game, in your server, that either affect you and your faction positively or negatively. So, if you're Harkonnen aligned, you would want to try and influence the Landsrad in a way that, I haven't actually seen the buffs that they can give you, but it's things like increased XP gain for Harkonnen faction.
There's a whole bunch of different ones. So far I've seen shield increases, weapon damage increases, financial gains, shops that you can't normally get, they're like special vendors, and basically like a load of cool little extras, just nothing serious, and they're temporary.
Nothing game breaking, like
no,
but nice to have things. It gives you like a focus. So yeah, you can choose to be Harkonnen traders or none of them, but if you're going to be one, you're probably better off playing in a group or a guild who's aligned with the same faction at least. But you also, once you choose a faction, you get access to that faction's aesthetic, base building, armor and stuff, so you can look like them as well. But it's not like faction warfare like World of Warcraft or PlanetSide in that sense. Yeah, Adex, I agree with you, dude. The trial... Oh, there's an Ornithopter. Oh no, that's AI one. Or is that players?
No, it's AI. Normally, if they're the AI ones, they go really high in the air. So we want to climb the rock above us. This is a big climb.
That dude is really skitzing out on the back of your...
Yeah, this bike's just...
Let me jump on and get on again.
Yeah, we need to climb this rock anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the trials are a little bit tedious, Ed, especially when you've done them all multiple times.
Yeah, the first time you do them are pretty cool. And because we've been reset and done the beta, it's like you end up doing them multiple times. It kind of gets annoying, but yeah. Sometimes it catches me out.
Hey, Dexlander, how are you, man? Yeah, sticks. It does, doesn't it? It's also, like, they completely went back on their idea with Pyro and Star Citizen because... Fuck. You know, the whole system has got, like, more diverse biomes than Crusader. No, unfortunately, there's no... The Fremen are in the game, but they're in as, like, a plot piece.
Hey, Detox, sorry. We want to be on the other rock.
Oh, is it?
Look west. Yeah, look west. It's that bridge rock over there. My bad.
Oh, okay, no worries. Broke my neck for nothing.
Yeah, it's right. So did I.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's this one over here.
I'm good, dude. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, buddy. Not too bad. Dude, a bit of a short, early stream today, man. Because it's my lady's birthday, so I didn't want to be leaving her on her own in the evening. So getting on much earlier today. There's no faction because of... How you enjoying Dune? I like it. I like it. Very mixed reviews on it, though. Very polarizing. Details when you finish the trial, can you make a short stop at the anvil?
That's where we're going. Oh, he means the... yeah,
afterwards? Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Will you be streaming Doom or too busy with ILW and the other stuff you put in the announcement? It's just, like I said on Discord, when it rains, it bloody pours with games. It's so annoying. I'll probably be too busy with ILW and everything else, Addicts. I'm not going to have time to do it. It drops Thursday, right? Might be a game that I try and play at some point once the hype has died down. Are you going to get it? Dude, this is... I haven't done this one yet.
This is a hellish climb. Like, I think we're still in the wrong location.
Well, that's the hammer.
Yeah. It's just one side of it. There's only one side you can climb.
It looks like it's not at the top of it. It's...
No, there's like a hole most of, like, halfway up the handle of the hammer. Yeah.
Oops, that's not my binoculars. I can see
it's on
roughly
me.
where it
Found
is.
Yeah, move around to the right-hand side of the hammer.
Okay, that wasn't what I was looking at.
Yeah, I've got the exact point where we need to jump up. So I'll stay here so you know where to jump to. You need to go around to the right, and then it's much lower down. Yeah, you can go down to that flat area below you. Yeah, just the other side of that rock.
This looks right, yeah.
Yep. Normally approach it from our base side, which is why I was like slightly confused where the entrance was.
Pretty off.
Yeah.
Crazy 2 months for games at the moment. I'll be getting it in June so I can do some SCE during ILW. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like rushing on it, you know, but might be one of those ones I can play like in a dry spell. I think it looks really cool, the new Doom.
It does, yeah. I'm going to be waiting on it. I'm not going to get it when it's first come out, but I am very excited to play it. The only reason I'm waiting is because I'm going to be playing the hell out of this, and ILW's coming, so...
Do you have the trooper skill tree unlocked? The grappling hook thingy is amazing. Honestly, no, Felbrax. I haven't done any trooper stuff yet. I'm pure swordmaster. I really haven't bothered with my skills either. Especially since I need to see a trainer as well. God, this is one hell of a climb.
Yeah, and we're only halfway up.
Think about it. We're at the tippity-top of the mountain, only halfway up. Let's recommend the Explorer perk. There's a guy in the starting area for it. Really? Hmm. Don't have to reload a sword. It's true. Reload the stamina. God damn. Why do I have... Okay, sorry. Figured why we're getting that noise constantly. I have the cutter ray in my hand.
Those guys have got some stuff on them, by the way, those dead bodies.
That's fine.
Cool.
I'm ready to see grand scale wars in this game? Yeah. That's the part I'm most curious about, and we haven't really seen much of. Really curious to see how it plays out with their server meshing. If it works. I guess it kind of is, Ramo. Sharpening sword is technically reloading. He's on some island in the middle, gives you a mission, then teaches you the perk. Okay.
The Sayadina and I made the long climb to hang a new prayer flag today.
Starting area. So in the Haga Basin South.
I warn you, this one's a lot more combat focused, and you have to be quite good at it.
It's easy.
Yeah, you'll do it fine. You're good at PvP.
I thought you were going to say there were puzzles. That's when I would have got worried.
No, exactly, mate. If it's puzzles, I would definitely be like, hey, by the way, massive heads up.
Here we go. Griffin's Peak is where you can learn the trooper skills, get the Shiga wire through that. Yeah, I think I need to do one of the skill tree builders. Because you're then taking skills away from something else that you might want to use, right? Why aren't your eyes blue yet? I haven't used nearly enough Spice Nova.
They will be now.
Oh, is it after this one they become blue?
Yep. They gradually get more and more blue the more trials you do.
How do we honor the Creator? Ibn Tertaiba. Our enemies are as blades of grass mown down. Do you understand, Wali?
No! Stop calling me a Wally. Details. What's great about this game is that sometimes you explore locations like an Imperial testing station before you take a mission. Kicker, however, is that you still pick up special items, and once you actually got the mission to go there and get it, you can already hand it in. They made efforts on not wasting your time. Oh god, yeah. I mean, I would expect that, though, in this day and age.
Our God gave us the gift of time and the words of the Kitan.
Oh, it's a Chris knife.
Knowledge without action is
He jumped.
empty. Be like Alpha.
The Chris knife. Yeah, I think that's... I kind of expect that these days, Bart. Guess you can't die in this anyway. Yeah, the QOL... We're just not used to that level of QOL. I guess. Oh, that's a Sardaukar looking one.
Yep.
So that's what the Sardaukar is supposed to look like in this game. Really see how stun locked you can get stun locked in melee.
We came to Salusa Secundus.
Yeah, Alt is going to be your friend here, by the way.
Yeah.
Where the drums of war were constant and violence.
You're not
As
meant
soon
to
as-
win this, by the way.
As soon as you get
never to forgive.
hit, you can see the
Never
stun
to
lock like
forget.
kicks in. You're stuck into that animation. You can see how that could be annoying later down the line. Oh no! Oh Jesus! They're going in.
Yeah, you're not meant to win the first round.
Mount over thy heart, the fire of God set alight. Thine enemies shall fall.
Awaken prescience. And here we go. Oh, sick! Some new moves.
Now you're supposed to win.
Oh, they made it super easy. Didn't get to use my moves. Oh, that's a cool move. So, I'm pretty sure this means we got the spice eyes now.
Yeah.
Nan's getting that Benidorm spice power. Ooh, it feels great!
Benidorm spice. That's fucking
How do
crazy.
we honor
It's
the
so good.
created? We fight.
Hey, Hest, how's it going, man?
Salusa Secundus.
I'm sorry that got me off guard.
Yeah, because she looks like a Nan from Benidorm, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Taking her Benidorm trip to the next level. Shit.
See, fighting. You nailed it.
Well,
Knew
I
you
mean,
would.
It's pretty easy and you don't die.
You do on the second round.
Oh, do
You
you?
can fail it on this. Yeah, you can fail it on the second round. But you've got special powers at that point.
God set alight. How do we honor the Creator? We fight. Remember Salusa Secundus. Be la Kaifa.
Jeez. Alright, we did it. Oh, great! This is ridiculously polished. I forgot what it felt like to play a game with very little jank. I heard that a lot, Fury, and I didn't play it, and I kind of wish I did at least dabble, because I heard nothing but good things about Arc Raiders, really. My cynical impression was that it's going to be another extraction shooter that comes and goes within a few weeks or a month, you know?
Yeah, I hope not, because I really enjoyed that too.
I hope not as well, you know, but...
Yeah.
Never know, man. You never know. You get, like, huge hype around these games sometimes, and then they fade out so quick.
There's some big extraction shooter names that, like, streamer-wise, playing it and really enjoying it too, so...
Yeah.
Fingers crossed it gets the attention it needs.
I just googled Benidorm was overcome with instant regret. You're not aware of Benidorm Bar? It's there's quite a lot of Germans there.
Yeah, it's quite popular with the Germans.
Yeah.
It was anyway.
It's basically where the Brits go to just get wasted and
Yeah.
and where old nans go to retire. And it's like a Spanish ghetto dedicated towards the average Brit.
There is two sides to it for sure. Like there's the retirement side where nobody bothers you.
Yeah. Alright, spice experience. You're now experiencing the effects of spice. Consuming spice or being exposed to spice fields allows you to progress towards a prescient state. I didn't do this last time, so this is as far as I didn't get this far with my trials. Prescient state allows you to access a third ability, reduces ability cooldowns, and increases damage dealt. It also grants immunity to poison effects. But there is a downside. After experiencing a prescient state, you will experience a withdrawal phase where you cannot consume spice. Your tolerance to spice also increases, making it more difficult to reach the prescient state again. Over time, your tolerance level will decay, but you can choose to overcome it by consuming greater quantities of spice instead. The choice is yours. So yeah, spice does play a part in the game, and you can go harvest it and just use it as a resource to sell and trade, or you can consume it as well.
Yeah, you can create foods and drinks out of it. But the one thing to remember is that you are a lot more powerful when you are on it, but then obviously you get the withdrawals. There are some really cool, funky things happen when you have too much of it and you're on a spice withdrawal. Sometimes you can have like these really weird visions and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But if you press I right now and then press D.
Oh yeah, there we go. I got the blue eyes now.
And you can turn them on and off there as well, so you can see what it looks like, the difference. Bottom left below your boots.
The eyes of Ibad. Yeah.
You've got tiny eyes, so it doesn't really help. But yeah.
So you cannot see other people's eyes as blue.
Oh, can you not see mine?
I don't think so. Oh no, yeah, I can see them blue.
You can. Okay, cool. So
I
they
think
fixed
so.
that because that was a problem before.
It's hard to tell because you got all that dark makeup on.
I don't have any dark makeup. Let me come and stand in the light.
Come over here. You do. You have like a.
It's like reddish kind of wear around my eyes. It's
okay.
supposed to be like I've almost got like sleep deprived or something.
I can see. Yeah, I can see the blue. So turn it off, dude. Does that matter?
Oh, that's a good point.
Let's see if that
right,
makes a
it's
difference.
off now.
Yeah, it does. They fixed it.
Nice. That's cool then, because it didn't used to do that, so that's really cool.
Excellent. All right. Cool. So you can choose to show it off or hide it. I really would. I want to see what a Denis Villeneuve Harkonnen looks like with blue eyes in the series.
Oh, that looks so cool. I think it'll be really impactful.
Fuck me, you two are ugly.
Yes,
we are. We're David Lynch Harkonnens. We're David Lynch Harkonnens, Alex.
So this is just a little extra area to get some rare loot.
Yo, Gloomgun, how are you, buddy? Off the Siege Nando's for a spicy spice burger.
Spicy nan burger. So many memes come out of the nan thing. I love it.
That wasn't a boss fight, really, Cutty. No, it's just one of the trials you have to do to progress your journey, aka like the main quest line. I'll have to do it all again when the game comes out. Just had to fight a few guys. It was trial 4, I think that was, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was number 4, yeah. Trial 3 was a bust. It was...
Oh, dude, medium blood set.
Yeah, man. Trial 3 was a bust because the other guys had got to it. And then, watch the hold here, by the way. And then back to it on number 4.
Yeah.
That's as far as we can get on the demo. We can't get to trial 5 because it's not in the area.
Yeah, the 5th trial takes us somewhere we can't go. So can we not go north of here?
No. So this is far north, like where...
Well, let's take a look at the edge. I want to see what they've done with it. That's cool.
The edge of the map?
Where they've blocked it off for the beta.
Oh yeah, it's just a hollow wall. It's nothing special.
Oh, it's all good, Cuddy. You don't have to do the trials. You're not like... Oh, sick. I wanted off the wreck.
Yeah, go to its wing where I'm stood. There's a little chest hidden in the rock here with some cool loot in it.
You have to break it down to get... Yeah, Holtzman actuator.
Yeah. Just be wary that we're low on water.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be running out of it very quickly.
Yeah, salvage metal, Holtzman actuators. Here we go. Yeah, you don't have to do the journey like...
Hold on.
Play it like
You missed the box.
Oh, that one, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's where you get the Buoyant Reaper schematic.
Yeah, that's why I was like... yeah, there's also other things there as well, but I was like, don't miss it. It's good.
It's good to know for next time.
I'm going to jump off the edge and kill myself and then revive myself because you've got the immediate revive.
Okay.
Because it's the quickest way down, and I'm going to grab the bike and go home, so it's up to you which way you want to go.
So shall I, if I commit seppuku?
So if you jump off, you can revive when you hit the ground.
But I'll revive on your bike, right?
No, you can revive, like, as in where you will land. You have an immediate revive as soon as you hit the floor. Because when you first get downed, you can revive yourself, and this will be classed as you getting downed. So you don't actually die, you just get downed, remember?
True.
Yeah, I'll do a dash off the top. Whee! Alright, so now I'm in a self-revive state. So I just self-revive. And I'm back up again. Yeah. Where's the bike?
Good question. Pretty far away, I think. Oh no, I've got different bikes on my map.
I'm here.
Man, this is busting. Is that because of my hair, AJ? Yeah, the concept of ornithopters doesn't make sense in real life, unfortunately.
Wish it did.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ah, good catch.
Yeah, that worked actually.
Yeah.
Alright, bruv, let's go. Let's go get some spice.
Let's get these ginger hairdos home.
Yoo-hoo. Yeah, the grapple would definitely help with this. Hey, Roscoe, how are you, buddy?
Fuck it.
Physics.
Yeah, so the bike took no damage, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look how
Not
quick
sure
we
if-
got back here. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's intended to be this way, but the fall damage doesn't hurt if you're on a bike. It's very strange.
Yeah, you get a lot
Might
of
be
concessions in vehicles.
Yeah.
Just like you see, Detox is thirsty. I am. Hey, look, you got the clip badge, Sticks. Thanks, man. What a clipper. I'm going to take a drink from the still suit, but we should have plenty back at home brewing.
Yeah, I'm dying on the bike. I'm trying to get back to home quickly.
Shit.
Oh, don't shoot me. I'm already nearly dead. I'm going to die here. Oh my god, I've got 1 HP.
I'm going to die. Yes.
Oh, God's sake.
Get your nan in. Come on. Get me in safely.
You get off the
Oh,
bike?
I hope so. Yes, I can.
Yeah, there we go, got in.
My fat ass was holding it back, apparently. Alright, well done. Good expedition.
Water.
Expedition complete. Deposit some blood in here.
Yeah, I've done it on the other one as well.
And full back up. I mean, that's basically as far as the... We're on our way to Bingo Snake. That's as far as, like, the survival aspect of the game goes. It's all about water. Water and staying out of the sun. You don't have to, like... eat. You don't have to manage, like, 7 different stats. Which is why it's quite casual-friendly. Survival game. Compared to a lot of others. We got a bloody... We could open up a freaking bike store at this rate.
I know. I was just thinking that myself.
How do you fix repair bikes? You need to build the... what's the stuff called?
So you need the copper wire and the welder.
Yeah. You need to make copper wire, and then you need a welding gun. You can just go up to the vehicle and spray it clean. Oh, I tell you what. What's wonder if we can go get some PvP. There's a
yeah.
Where was that wreck site that has PvP active? Actually, that one over there I think has PvP active. Let's go see if there's anyone there.
So that one's gonna be easier for sure.
Yeah, let me go take a look. The corner is never getting finished, is it? No, I need to move the goddamn thing. I'll go take a look at it again in a minute. Where did the double doors come from? I didn't have them in my playthrough. They're definitely there, Scotty. You just need to open up... You might need to open up another set?
You should have double doors right from the beginning when you can do it. So
I
it might
thought
be
so.
that he's not had the... he's not pressed R when he's got the constructor out.
So for those asking about PvP, this is how PvP works in the Haga Basin, the PvE primary zones. You have areas like this marked on the map. So this is the wreck of Action. And around this area, it's PvP enabled. And that's because there's some sort of loot that spawns in here. So if someone else was here trying to get it, I could fight them. I wouldn't have a choice. Yeah, it ends tonight, Nova.
Just to put a caveat onto the green icon things. The southern Haga Basin, so Haga Basin South where you start, the wreck of the Alcyon is not PvP, but all the other ones on the map are.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually know if there's anything on the map that tells you that PvP is enabled. There isn't. Just when you get here.
Just when you get there, yeah.
So yeah, like if someone else is here, but they're not, because probably A, it's early in the day, and B, a lot of there's not. I think we picked quite a quiet server to start with.
It's weird. There's an awful lot of people playing right now, but each server doesn't have that many on. I think they've put too many servers up for the playtest.
I think so too. Yeah. Alright, why is this so screwed? I'm getting my ass kicked by these NPCs.
Yeah, they're stronger.
They shouldn't be hard, just because I haven't healed myself.
They're also just a little bit on the stronger side in PvP zones.
Oh, these fuckers got me. Respawn on the vehicle. I was at level 33 last night when I signed off. Funny if I missed that much of the building options. You may have... Oh, what? I've respawned into a Chome ship. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you may have just missed it, Scotty, because it definitely isn't, like it's something you need to unlock. Oh, my God. We lure them one by one. Look at these guys, that's not right. There's loads of them there. Cheers.
Nice.
Whew. What did I actually drop? Oh, okay, quite a lot actually. So, because I was in a PvP zones, area...
Yeah, you drop a lot more in PvP
lost
zones.
A lot more, yeah. How far are you from making the shield? Pretty, not too far, but I haven't really worked towards it, Roscoe. I don't think I'll get it.
We can technically unlock it right now, but, yeah.
Do you have the parts? Isn't there like a part of the journey you have to do for it?
I'm just looking at skills now.
Anyone still need a beta key? Maya was here earlier, Potty Mouth, you needed one. I don't know if Maya's still here. Yeah, that'd be great, Potty Mouth. Appreciate that. If anyone needs a beta key, Potty Mouth is offering some. One, I should say. I've used the sword before, yeah, Ramo. Slower, more damage. Looks cool. The stance that you have while you carry it is way cooler. Oops. I love the stance with the sword. He runs with it like behind his back.
Yeah, we need to do an Imperial's testing station to...
That was it. Yeah, and it's quite a big run, I think. There are their mines again. Oh, yes. Anything in the fire? It's no biggie.
It's a normal Saturday night.
Oh, come on. There's the welding wire. Where is my heal kit? I really need some better ones, actually. Fire's bad, mate. You can't park there, mate. About to be a biggie. Read they added one more beta session before the release. Cutty? Have they?
Okay, figured it out. If you abandon your base, that's where it works.
What's that?
So if you abandoned your old base, that's what unlocks the schematic. So yeah, what you're meant to have done is built your first base down at Hager Basin South, and then you abandon that. But because you've only got one thing down, don't abandon that one. We can just place it anywhere and abandon it.
I've already done that though, actually.
Have you?
The Hager Basin South one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that.
So the journey was called, let me just double check, Moving On. Yeah, you've got it down there. It's under the Vermilius Gap one. Yeah, you've got it ticked.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. Yeah, I did do that one.
So you should have, if you go into research and click on the cross knife under iron products, yeah, up one. Sorry.
Yeah, there it is. Holtzman shield.
Yeah, so click on that and unlock it, and then you can make it. There you go.
So iron ingots, particle capacitor, Holtzman actuator. Don't know about the particle capacitor. Iron ingots, I'm not sure about either. We don't have a refinery for that.
Yeah, we've already got some iron, but not enough. But we can get that because our base is right in the middle of a load of iron. Yeah. The capacitors and the actuators we've got.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We have got them. I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah. If we haven't got enough, we just need to do a...
yeah, we can get one done. I need to fix this. I've just finally got in here and my cutter ray's broken. Do I have another one on me? I think I do. Classic.
Where's the entrance to this place?
It's here. Can you... It's on my...
This is locked for me.
Oh yeah, you need the key.
Let me see if I can drop it for you. Cutter ray.
Iron uses the same refinery as copper, just need water for the process. Okay. Thank you, buddy.
No problem. Yeah, the actuators and stuff like that, we just need to go to an Imperial testing station if we need more, but I think we should have enough. If not, I can go and do one real quick.
Oh, wow. Crappy loot in here. Ah, it's another freaking trap, of course.
Don't die, you're on your own.
Pretty crap, actually. Not even worth it.
No, I mean, that's the first PvP ship that you can go to. It's not a big one. The second one's a lot bigger. It's in Western Vermilion Gap, and it's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It's where we've unlocked the map. It's like the northern part of that map that we haven't unlocked yet.
And there's also the rec sites, right? That they provide. Do they provide a limited PvP option? Am I imagining that?
Yeah. So there's the.
I mean the actual wrecks, the fresh wrecks, when the things come down and crash.
Oh no, those are just PvE.
I could have sworn they were PvP as well.
No, the worm just tries to kill you every time you do it.
Okay.
Right, I'll go and get some iron. We do have enough of the other stuff. We just need iron. Oh, I gave him my cutter ray. I need to. Did you leave your bike back there?
Yes.
That's not me, by the way.
I know. Okay, you can kind of ride other people's bikes. Well, the beta was over. Not yet, Drew Lloyd. End of tonight. Or tonight, I should say. The game! How are you? What's up? You guys have fun? We've been testing. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Have you tried it, the game? Yeah, this is the last day, Drew Lloyd. I want this guy to go to the PV area so I can fight in the PvP area.
He's chomping at the bit for some PvP.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I want it myself. It's just whether you
He's
go
on the
there.
drum stand. He's going to get eaten.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, come eat my friend. Yes, come to the PvP zone, my friend. That's right. You're safe here. Shit. Oh, he's got a shield!
Hold the shot, like hold the blade.
Yeah, I know.
Slow blade in. Yeah.
Oh shit, I killed the hell out of this guy already.
Yeah.
What?
That guy was not ready for PvP, bless him.
Apparently not. Come back!
When you down them, you've got to kill them like super quick, otherwise they'll revive.
I think... Yeah, self-revive, I guess.
Yeah.
The hell?
You definitely taught him a lesson.
Where did he go? Just disappeared. Well, that guy died way quicker than I expected. All therefore, can you imagine? Oh, there he is. He's up here. There's another wreck site over here. Let me just double check that. Hey, Bono. How you doing, man? Yeah, I got my key yesterday and did some testing this morning, but only had 2 hours. Ah, fair. What was your first impressions of the game? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so this wreck over here, let's have a look. Sorry, you want my cutaway actually, don't you?
No, I've got one.
Okay. Right,
I need
drum
a
sound.
better cut array anyway. I forgot you can't get the iron, the star one. You just hear the worm going off multiple times.
It's coming. It's fun and better than I expected. What I really want to see is the deep desert stuff. Same. Yeah, I know. And I really haven't seen any of it yet. I'm wanting, you know, I don't want us all to get there and be like, this is it! It's crap! What can you find from the skips? Well, this thing here, Ultras. Not a lot before the freaking worm turns up and wants to eat you.
Keep running around aiming at it and you'll find a panel it goes green. And then that's when you can fire at it. You don't have to keep scanning. Yep, there's one above you right now, where you are.
Oh, the ship, Ultras. Well, let me have a look.
It's like rear quarter on both sides, and then there's like a little black panel on the side as well. And there's one on the top.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So guns, a Reaper thing. Oh my god!
Yeah, you're gonna get eaten.
okay, I'm okay. Jesus.
That was a little too close, mate.
Yeah, it was. This dude's looking at me. Looking at me funny.
He'll stare at you for a minute, like being really pissed off that you didn't get eaten.
Feed me, Seymour. So yeah, these wrecks are just really dangerous. I could have sworn they said these would turn into like PvP zones when they were in development, which I would think would be a cool idea.
I don't know how to do them, but I didn't see anything about it myself. I was keeping a lookout for all the details. I never saw anything about that, but maybe it was just me.
Same one. No, we're fine. Now he's really pissed off.
You're really living on the edge, mate.
Shy Holuda. Am I a joke to you? What's wrong? Not scary enough for you? Who knew worms could be so expressive? I know, so sassy. But yeah, it's really hard to get anything off these before he turns up to try and eat you. Yeah, I don't know. That's like the only section there.
So there's the little black box which you got the first one. There's one on the very top, and then there's one on the rear quarter on the opposite side to where the black box was.
One on the very top, okay.
Yeah. And the third one's supposed to be the best loot, no matter which order you do it in.
Oh, as soon as I get on, it just rips out.
Yep. Yeah, you were stood on it as well. Yeah.
I'm dead. What? No!
At least you can get your grist knife now.
Yeah, that's no fucking around right there. They just ate my bike and everything.
I think he ate the ship as well. They eat the ship as well sometimes.
They eat the whole thing. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, I had so much stuff on me that I needed.
Sure, I've got some stuff here.
Ship. We'll never know. Twice fun. We'll never know.
I saw what you were doing, so I was prepping.
Oh shit! This isn't where I wanted to spawn. I mean, it is. I didn't have any choice, but yeah, great. I'm butt naked. Butt naked with nothing to my name. But I do have the worm tooth.
And you also have the your base with gear in it, so
yeah.
Always have a spare set at home.
Yeah, which I didn't. I mean, I really wanted to show you guys the whole. I wanted to see what was in the whole freaking wreck. What else I could get out of it? You have to go to the ship from the top. So there's one on the top, one on the rear side, and one on the side. Twice.
Yeah.
So there's 3 sections you can get loot.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter which order you do them in. The last one is always the one with the most looting.
Hmm. So there you go.
I mean, high risk, high reward, right? So it's kind of what they wanted to do.
Yeah. Shit. I'm basically dead now again. Called into work and told them I'm into detox, so I won't be in. Don't do anything like that, Cuddy. It's only a short stream today. I'm not gonna be going for too much longer, but and I'm dead. I'm not. I wanted to do a little bit more, as much as I could, I guess, before they shut the beta down today. I would like to finish my base at least. Finish, I should say. At least put a roof on it. That's gonna be more difficult now, and I've just lost all the granite and my building tool and everything else I'd looted. Jesus. All right. Damn, we got through the water too.
Yeah, I used a little bit because of the iron. If you come over to this box I'm stood on, there's a full set of armor in there for you.
Cheers, dude. Thank you. Scavenger one?
Yeah. So it's a decent one for fighting in. It's not.
Oh, this looks pretty good. Yeah, it's not a still suit.
It's not a still suit, no.
Yeah. I like how the devs acknowledge that games don't fear death. The gamers don't fear death, but they do fear losing their stuff with the worm. Yes, absolutely.
There's a couple of blood sacks in the one nearest the power generator.
I got them, yeah.
Yeah. Right, let's get some tools together for you. That, and that.
Yeah, we're low on materials too. Right, refinery.
That chest that you just got your armor in. Take what tools you need.
This one? Cheers.
Yep.
Holding torch. Ooh, Cutlery Mark 1.
Yeah, I just made that so you can take that.
Thanks, dude.
No problem. There's also a Mauler pistol because I know you use guns.
I'll just take a knife. Would probably be enough.
Okay, do you want a Kinjal?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just gonna put the roof on my damn base for now.
Where did that gun go? What's there?
Yeah, so the worm tooth. So you can craft unfixed crisp knife. It needs plant fiber and the worm tooth. So the plant fiber I can just go grab. Callous drink is pretty dope. It's a purple knife you find in the starter area. I know, dude. I've been using. That's what I had before I just got eaten by a worm. We really need water. Can't even leave the base.
I've got a present for you. Just trying to put it in my inventory. Same chest as before. You've got weapons and a full water bottle.
Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, the Callous Drinker is really good. Really helps. I was using it, but yeah. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm dead. I could make another one, but let's have a look. Callous Drinker, it needs spice-infused copper dust, copper ingots, plasteel microflora fiber. I can actually make the Holtzman shield though. That's always a bonus.
Yep. That's what I got all the iron for, so you can make a shield.
Cheers, dude. What about the We'll need a power pack though. Let me see if I can make one of those.
I'm using a broken one right now.
Yeah, we'll build another one.
It's cool. I don't need it. I'm making sure you've got your gear, and then I'll do what I can afterwards.
I'll make another one, dude. It's fine. It's just salvage mail.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Danke. No Alright, so we have a Holtzman shield now. Oh, it's not enough power, actually. Oh, no, it was just charging. Then you press H to activate it. And we'll go get some blood in a sec, because we need to replenish our water supply from this camp over here.
Did you make your did you make your grist knife?
Not yet, no.
No problem.
I need some plant fiber for it. It's one use, right?
Yeah, it's like one use. I don't think there's any point in building it, but
it's just something to see.
Yeah.
All right, so. Oh, actually, that's what I need. A freaking bloodsucker.
Bloodsack. Or
no,
you've got the knife, haven't you?
No, I don't have Caleb's drinker.
Oh, I've got it here.
I got a Kinjal. I just need the blood extractor. Come back.
Yeah, grab this. This will be a lot better for you.
Cool. Beautiful, thanks. Yeah, that's what I wanted to make.
Yeah.
Danke.
Welcome.
Alright. So close to death.
You know you've got the water bottle, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Slap that water bottle on your hot bar and then start drinking it.
I don't like putting it in the hot bar. Because knowing me, it will take up a slot when I need it or something, and I won't switch it out.
We've got incoming.
What happened there? What the hell? Character's gone. Okay, water looking good. Build that up a little bit more. Good kid, thank you. Fill that. Yes. Heal up. The only thing that is kind of dumb is that you have to find them again. I get that I don't want you to simply recraft infinite versions, but it would be nice to craft the schematic yourself. No, once you've learned the schematic, you can make it again.
He's talking about the purple schematics, so the rare ones.
Yeah, the Caleb's drinker.
Yeah, so you need
I thought I had the option just there.
Over and over again.
I thought I had the option to make one just then. Again,
it depends on how many times you've read it. So if you've read it once, you can only create it once. If you've read it twice, then you can create it twice. It's just for the rare items. The Kelly's drinker is one of the rare items. Or unique, they call them, sorry. Unique items. Like, I've just created 2 Kelly's drinkers, and now I can't create any more because I've read it twice.
Maybe I'd done it twice then.
Yeah, I think you've read it before.
Man. Purple schematics have limited use. Pretty good game so far. I think I like it. Imagination, yeah. Very polarizing, but I like it. Really waits to be seen what it's like later down the road, though. The end game, the deep desert. And that's the main thing. This whole part of the game, though, is pretty well done initially. The bastard worm came out of nowhere and ate me in the ship. 2-second warning. Dude, were you trying to get the wreck as well, AJ? Yeah. You do not get a lot of time there at all. Oh no, I hadn't got access to this Caleb's drinker. It says no permits remaining. I must have misread it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd need another permit. Yeah, I quite like that though. Kind of cool.
I like it for unique items.
Yes. Exactly.
And unique items aren't like the be all and end all. You can get stuff that is just as good, but it'll just not do a very specific thing out of the unique item. That's all. So, like for example, the Caliph's drinker is specifically draws blood, whereas the same knife does the same sort of damage with better durability, but it doesn't drink blood. Like it doesn't feed the blood off the people.
Exactly.
So
it's got a special property, basically.
Yeah. So all you lose by not having like the multiple use is the special ability.
Have you hit any of the PvP yet? I haven't. I'm trying to, Hagination. I've tried to get a little bit of PvP a minute ago, one of the PvP wrecks, but the guy wasn't interested. I did kill him very quickly. I didn't finish him though. But the PvP is, yeah, I really want to see what more of that is like further down the road, the end game. Parry system's okay. Is it refined like Ghost of Tsushima? Okay, of course not. Improvements in animation, combat, lock-in, melee could go a long way. Foundation is there and the melee is fairly fun. Yeah, it's definitely... The foundation is there is a good way to put it. They got to work on it. The stun locking, I can tell, is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. The,
Nobody likes to be stun locked anyway, do they?
The melee is, yeah, the melee is got potential, but it's nowhere near like that. The likes of, you know, something like Ghost of Tsushima or any kind of fully melee combat focused game. Feralite says, "How do you unlock advanced Bene Gesserit trainer?" GT will probably know that. It's in the social hub.
No, well,
No?
It is, but the person that you need to go and see before you unlock it is in the north, not available on this version of the game. You have to wait until it comes out.
Oh, okay.
I must not fear.
There you go.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face
So the
my
only way
fear.
to actually use Bene Gesserit
I will permit
is
it
by,
to pass over me and through me.
Oh, sorry.
And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
Cheers, Coupon. Ah, you've actually got an opportunity to use that public pass-through in the right sense. Thank you, man. 60 months. Much appreciated. Welcome back to you. That is 4 years.
My bad. We'll go with that.
That's fine, dude.
Yeah. I try not to talk over stuff, but I don't have the stream on loud.
You can talk.
Okay. Yeah, the only way to actually test Bene Gesserit right now is to choose it from the start. So I'd advise jumping on like a
off,
character
GT.
on a different server just to test it out.
Good efficiency. All right. Any more granite? Yeah, look, some of these are nice. These are nice looking bases over here.
shame they don't show off the other building tiles in this version of the beta.
What, the more advanced ones?
The house ones and stuff, like, they're pretty cool.
I haven't actually seen anything beyond this in the facility style. And
Yeah,
I've seen. Oh, you mean like the Harkonnen ones? Sorry.
Yeah, the Harkonnen ones, the
Atreides.
Atreides. I kept trying to say
yeah.
Harkonnen ones. Yeah, the Atreides ones. They look really cool. That tile set looks really cool. I'm really surprised I didn't share that on this playtest.
This is really bothering me.
Right, for your... I've managed to get some fibre for your Chris knife if you want to...
Oh, cheers, dude. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have my suspensor belt, so I can't move around the base as easy anymore. No. The worm got it. Never mind. Right, that's a little bit better. It's not ideal, but it'll do. I lost my special weapons leader, John. Bastard worm. Just wish I could get a Winnebago. Going back to base takes a hot minute sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you need to build FOBs around the map as well. Make things a little bit easier for yourself. Actually kind of like the... You kind of like the way this looks from afar. This is the nipple roof. It definitely looks like a bunker. And I like where I've built it. Like, I think in the future I'm definitely going to keep doing this. Building the base into, like, the rock face. Or rock outcroppings.
Come grab this.
Cool, thanks, dude.
Make traversal a bit easier for you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I forgot this as well.
The fiber?
The fiber, yeah. That was the main reason for me coming over as well.
Keeps me regular, thank you.
Okay, you should be able to craft it now.
Yeah, so unfixed Chris knife. So yeah, every time you get eaten by the worm, you get this, the worm tooth. The unfixed Chris knife is made from a sandworm's tooth and is very brittle, cannot leave the owner's person. You can use it to like, get one attack. But it does 191 damage per hit compared to the Calef's Drinker, which is 10 damage per hit. So, you get like one high-powered attack out of it. At least the unfixed one. And
yeah, no idea if they're planning to do a fixed one or if you can treat it later. But I assume there'll be more. Yeah, I assume there'll be more information about it later. But it's pretty cool that they put it in because of Dune lore nerds will know why.
Yeah. Yeah, this corner's never getting done. So you'd have to have salvage materials on you, and then you despawn the sub-thief, and then respawn it in where you need it?
Yeah, so grab some salvage metal, and then just destroy it, and then go to place a new one. And when you place a new one, make sure the box covers your entire base, and then you're good.
Yeah. Okay, I'll remember that next time.
We've got enough to do it.
Have you got some, what, in the storage?
Yeah, I'm just going to go and grab it real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, it's literally just the corner now. This one corner. 3 floors. If you count the garage level. Well, ground floor, first floor, and then second floor.
Can you do me a favour? Can you just switch on to constructing a sub-thief and look at the advanced sub-thief? I just want to make sure we've got the right materials. Yeah, it's just that. I think I need
to open up the other... No, that's the standard... That's the standard sub-thief. There it is. Advanced sub-thief requires 40 salvage metal.
Okay, cool. Got enough on me. I'll bring it in.
Soil floor, if you will. The toilet, David. Yeah, I'm no architect, but I imagine the longer I play, the better my bases will get. What was that? Limited warfare PV. What? Weird ass noise just went off.
No, that was me jumping away. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I think it's good to like start with a basic foundation. Start with a basic, simple layout, and then you can. It's so easy to just chip away at parts and remove parts you don't want. You can eventually get something that looks better. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, it might do.
Don't forget to press Z once before you go offline today.
Or to spin the spice.
Yeah. Just so you can see what it does.
Yeah, actually, let's do that now. This seems like a good place to do some spice.
I've also dropped the material for you next to your subfief.
Jesus, you get the whole Illidan eyes and everything. It's like you just turned it on.
Yeah.
Like you had some goggles on.
So can you see how you can see like a little icon above my head now?
Yeah.
Your way up. So it gives you the sight, and even when you're on cooldown, you can see that as well. So you can see what abilities the other person's got, what weapon they're carrying, that kind of, their health level and everything, which is really useful in PvP.
Yeah. But then, if I use this in PvP and then the cooldown happens, am I then debuffed essentially for PvP afterwards?
Yeah. So obviously you've
got to like weigh it, risk reward.
Yeah. What I would do is when you're in the thick of it, while you're in the combat, then use it. I wouldn't use it going into combat because somebody will just dance around you until you go into a debuff state.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's cool.
And I actually like that idea because it means people actually have a chance to get you. Do you know what I mean? Even really good people can be still taken down if they get them on debuff.
How long does it last?
So you can see it's ticking down on Z.
The whole
you can
bar.
see the bar's just ticking. Yeah. Once it gets to 0, then it'll go red. That's your debuff state. And then when it gets to 0 again, then you can eat spice food and spice drinks, and it'll refill it.
Okay. Dude, hey Zero, how are you doing? How's Dune? I like it, man. Yeah, 4th trial, Adrian. This is the 4th trial to get the Spice Awakening. I know, David. I wasn't referring to that. I was just talking in general. When you have withdrawals, you see here some weird stuff in the desert. Yeah, you start getting spice streams.
Yeah.
You don't actually have any debuffs when on cooldown except for audio and visual trips. Oh, so there's no like actual debuffs to any stats, Butch. Just the weird trips.
The only debuff you do get is your abilities take longer to cooldown.
That could be quite big.
Yeah, so the red bar, as that's dropping down, your cooldowns will take longer to recharge. That's the only debuff right now, but I'm not sure whether they're going to change that or not. So
while I'm prescient, it says poison immunity, increases all damage, reduces skill cooldowns, increases passive healing, and shows enemy info. Yeah, you get a ton of shit from using Spice. And it says 2 minutes left, so you have to get the cooldown when you hold T as well. It seems like, why wouldn't you use Spice? I kind of would prefer the option, make it more of a choice. But that just seems, if there's no debuffs to stats, which I thought there was, like why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, as I say, just on cooldown.
Yeah. You also get addicted by using too often. I suppose that's also something to consider. Thank you for that, dude. Yeah, if you keep doing it, then when the moments when you really need it, it's going to be harder to use.
Yeah.
Right, so let's move this thing so I can finish this corner.
So yeah, just go to demolish.
Yeah.
Okay, now when you go to place the new one, make sure the
Yeah, I've got to
square
make
is
sure
straight.
everything is in.
Yeah, I would rotate it so it's a bit more square on your base.
It's weird that it wasn't... That bit wasn't in before.
Yeah, it's well and truly in if you place it square. It's because you had it on a diagonal. I'd just place it in the middle of your base somewhere, yeah. Yeah, because you placed it as a diagonal before, it was just clipping the corners.
Does spice make you thirsty? I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think it affects how quickly like you consume water.
No, but that was something they discussed on their Discord. So it's something that might come along.
Yeah, the more you use it, the longer the cooldown, the more spice food needed to get back to prescience. We've just come off it now. And the more addicted you become, the worse the trips are. And can you have those trips randomly? Or what starts
When you're on cooldown, so when the red bar is like it is now, every so many times you hit that red bar, you'll get the spice streams.
Yeah, so let's say you go into PvP, you're not going to want to use it on the onset. Because then you've got this debuff and you could get some random dreams in the middle of a really important fight. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No, so just because it's going to be really... I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, like, we can't show it off because it's going to take us way too long to show it off. The visions are like big shadowy figures walking around the desert with huge weaponry and it kind of distracts you away, and there's other ones that are way better than that, but that's just one I'll tell you of.
Yeah.
And I've only in all the ones that I've had. Yeah, in all the ones that I've had, I've only had one duplicate. So they have a lot of different visions. It's really cool.
How many hours left? 6 hours, 6.5 hours.
I think we have some spice food back in the other base. I remember seeing it. Oh, you need to add me back to the sub-thief. I can't open doors.
That would be a terrible shame, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't want that there.
I'm getting out before you lock me in.
Hey, look, I'm liking this. This is good. This is looking okay. Pretty happy with my base, chat. Pretty happy with my base. Bit of sand leakage in the ceiling, but it's no biggie.
Sand leakage. Wow, you have such a way with words, man.
It's leaking sand through the freaking roof. Right, manage. Missions, GT, there you go.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, Varric, sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, sometimes when the addiction is bad, it will sometimes even remove all audio. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want anything like that. So for me, I feel like if you're in like a fight in PvP, everybody would sort of have to coordinate their usage of spice. Haven't looked into it much. Will bases be able to be destroyed by other players? So it's a bit of a long answer, Potty Mouth. Basically, you can... Let me just drink this water.
The quick answer is no in the Hagar Basin.
Yeah, in the PvE zones, which is where we are now, the Hagar Basin and everything, the bases can't be destroyed unless you forget to power them down. Forget to power them, sorry, with fuel cells, and they are exposed to weather, basically, over a long period of time, and they eventually sort of degrade and break down. But players can't attack them in these zones. You can only attack other players' bases in the deep desert, which is the PvP zone. Hey, take it easy, Bart. Thanks, man. Oh, yeah, so this is the food. The melange spiced food. Yeah. So, my bar is completely empty now, so...
So now when you eat
some of that food, it slowly goes up again. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually goes back up quite quick initially.
Yeah.
So you can see the bar at the bottom now is going up. So now that I've used the prescience and built up the spice and then used it, it goes completely blank and then you have to build it up again. Eating spice food.
Yeah, so your first refill is 5 of those. And then next time it'll be like 7, then it'll be 10, and so on and so on.
Gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
Never could figure out how to eat food. Always said I couldn't. I don't know, man. Do you put it in your hotbar?
The only time you can eat food is when you've done your 4th AQL, because you don't have a spice bar until then.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, good point. That's probably what it is then, Varric.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but you now have 3 abilities too.
Oh, so you have to take this. You have to do the spice trial for that, for the 3rd ability.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It's pronounced Uckwill, is it? Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. I just didn't. I'm being lazy. I didn't give it enough thought. The AQL trials. The AQL trials.
Yeah, the reason why I call them AQL is that's what it says in the game. So I just said AQL. Plus, whenever I was reading it in the book, I didn't have somebody telling me how to pronounce it.
Okay.
It's getting hot in my room right now.
Yeah, it's that time of year, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start putting the aircon on. I haven't put it on this year yet. I've been trying my best not to.
Really? God, I have. I know it's different for me, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, you're in the warmer part of the country.
Well, I've also got 2 PCs and freaking a million other things going on.
Yeah, that room of yours fills very quick with heat, though.
Yeah. Okay, I think... Oh, that's not what I want. No, I want a curved rooftop. That is finally finished. I mean, not finished, but like the basic... Actually, no, that's not finished. Why the hell? What the hell's going on up there? Okay, that's not right.
Amazingly, this is how most builds go.
Yeah, it's like I've got these weird bits sticking out that I didn't realise. Oh, okay. I know. I see why. And there it is. That should be... I need a... I tell you... No, this isn't the end. What I need is stairs going on the top, and then ideally I'd like railings around the top so I can look over my kingdom. Also, there's a gaping freaking hole here.
Should be able to build another wall into the rock there.
I think I can just close it up with a structural piece here.
You should be able to build the wall into it.
Yeah?
Yeah. The clipping on it is really good for walls and stuff.
Oh my god, look what I've built. I don't know.
That maybe wasn't the thing you thought it was.
It wasn't, no. Yeah, you can get really sucked into the base building, guys, for a long time. It is rather good, I must admit. So we asked the devs at PAX East if we can ride the worm. One of them messed up and said not yet. Yes, it's definitely something that's on the cards. They're not ruling it out. They plan to do it, but just not for release.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they're doing the... I slipped up and said something thing, because they did the exact same thing on the Discord.
Did they?
Yeah, they were like, not yet. I mean, and then they didn't delete the message. So...
Yeah, just trying to create hype for it.
Yeah.
What do I need to fill this section?
You should be able to
I found it.
wall, yeah.
Yeah. Airtight.
Closed.
Should be airtight now.
Yep,
Dude,
from this side it's closed.
I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty cool little base. I like this. It's like a bunker in the rocks.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And I could go higher. Obviously, keep going up to the top of that rock.
What I like about it is it's not a cube. All I don't want it.
It's pretty close.
It is close, but it's not a cube, and I just don't want to see everyone just max building their bases to the build area, which just makes it literally a massive cube.
Oh, so like inside their fief zone.
Yeah. People just maxing out this size area. It makes them look really boring.
Why does this rooftop is the wrong color? I've just realised.
Yeah, so you've picked a floor instead of a ceiling.
Rounded rooftop. That's the one I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Base build is my favourite part of the game. It's definitely one of the stronger parts, Brimstone. Slipped up a few times. Arranca? Yes. Like a James Bond villain base. But also the stone here looks different. That bothers me.
So that's because you've just placed new stone versus stone that's got the sand on it already.
Oh, so it needs to be weathered.
Yeah, if you had a compactor right now and you shot it with a compactor, it'll get rid of all the
Oh,
sand
really?
on it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't stop picking. And this is what you'll do with your bases, is you'll just keep finding bits that need tweaking. I mean, this whole roof sucks, really, but... Is it a little bit better? I think what I'll do is I'll put the booby tops further near the front, maybe. The nipples.
I mean, we're not alone. We both have issues, but come on.
Yeah. The front titties. Yes. God, how old are we? Pathetic. Pathetic. Does look cool. Set out a garage with 2 full water containers open to the public with some lights as a storm shelter. What you think I should add add that to it, Vengeful? They've uploaded the behind the ships of the Grey Cat NTC, by the way. It looks cute, and that is about it. Oh, cool. Thank you. Ooh, that means they must be gearing up for a patch then. Maybe even tonight. You can also use the repair function to clean the sand. Oh, so you can keep it freshened up. That's cool, TRF. Nice.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think of that. We'll...
Right, this is the last thing I'm going to do. Wherever it is. There, railings. How you doing, TRF, by the way? Hope you had a good weekend, dude. Oh, dude, yeah, the base building's good, man. I like it. Oh, they said there'd be a new PT build today. Phoenix, copy that, dude. What do you think about this area for the base, anyway? It's a good area, isn't it, GT?
Yeah, so this is a nice location just to be able to cross over to the Anvil and do your missions as well. It's like a nice central location.
Yeah, I think
PvPers probably want to go to the Western Familius Gap, but it's just a long trek to keep going backwards and forwards all the time.
I mean, this is a good central location for everything you're doing from this point on. Plus, you're right next to a camp that you can farm for blood. And and water and stuff. So I might come here when the game releases for my first base again. Potential release candidate 2. Now, beat is about over. I just did that for poor souls who crossed the desert at a poor time this weekend. Ah, nice of you, vengeful. The Good Samaritan on Arrakis.
Only a few of those.
Yeah, they get taken advantage of. So yeah, we've got railings. I mean, what else could you put on? You could put on some... You could put on some lights and stuff, I guess.
Put on some Barry White. I like doing like some funky little cover over the top, so it has like a half wall with a railing on top, or a railing with a half wall above it, and then like a canopy over the top. It looks really cool. But later on, you can put the shields up. The shield doors, I've forgotten the name.
The big shields for your ornithopters and
pentashields.
stuff?
Yeah, pentashields. You can put like pentashields up on the roof, and then you can land through the shield with your ornithopters and stuff. It's really cool, the different building mechanics that you can do in the end. Some really cool stuff.
This looks sort of a mix between a government office and an art exhibition hall or something.
Yeah. It looks like a passport office.
Yeah. Hey Mercury, what's up, my man? Enjoy the game, I take it. I am. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I like it careless. Yeah, it's kind of cool because you look at it from this side and it looks really big. Then you come around the other side, and because it's built into the incline in the rock, it looks like a bunker.
I forget the name of that game. There's a point to this conversation, and it's not changing subject. There's a game called Control. Do you remember it?
Control?
Yeah. It was the one. It was a single-player story-driven game that was all about mind control and all that kind of stuff. And they had these massive concrete buildings, and you see it from the outside at one point, and it looks like that. Like it looks like this generic kind of. It looked like this kind of concrete office building that was like government owned, that you don't really know what's going on inside it. That's similar to what it looks like, but it's in a nice colour brick instead.
Evil villains hideout as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This was my first attempt at a base in this game. Yeah, I think it's good enough. You can fill this with tons of fabricators and things.
Mate, I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah.
So it's a good base.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's probably going to be it for me, guys. I mean, it was just a short stream today, early short stream, shortish. Because I'm going to be hanging out with my lady now because it's her birthday. I don't want to leave her on her own this evening. So, thank you to all of you guys who've tuned into the early stream today. It is much appreciated. I've been streaming at all kinds of times really recently, and you guys always turn up. So, thanks for that. Appreciate it. And obviously, thanks for coming out for some Dune Awakening. Very different game to Star Citizen. I will be playing more of it, so if you hate it, I'm sorry. I'll be doing a little bit more of it on my channel when it comes out. Obviously, along with Star Citizen as well. But yeah, this is the end of the beta weekend. It ends today. It ends in 6 hours from now, pretty much. So this will be the last we play it until it comes out in June. Thank you, Zero. Thanks, my man. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for streaming. Can't wait for the release, to be honest. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it, what else they can fix, what else they change before it comes out. Liam thinks they might delay it again. I'd be really bloody surprised if they did, but you never know these days.
Knowing Funcom, I don't think they'll delay it, but they will release it and just patch it. So there might be problems at launch, but yeah, knowing Funcom the way they normally do it, they'll release now. They'll do the one delay, then be too nervous to do another delay and just release.
Yeah,
even if it needs, even if it needs more time. Yeah.
Thanks, Brimstone, and thanks very much for your YouTube offer, my friend. That's really cool. I'll be putting that on the telly now, ad free. Woohoo! Many happy returns, Misty Talks. Thank you, GT. I'll pass on the message. I'll let her know.
No problem.
I'll only get better too. Yeah, I hope so, Kiri.
And thank you for giving you the time to play.
He's all right. She said I could just stream tonight if I wanted to, but it's a test.
Oh, bless.
That's just a test.
Yeah. You
never.
That's definitely a woman test. 100%.
Yeah. You can stream tonight. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Yeah, Fury. I know. I'll take a look at that in a little bit. Actually, should we watch that right now, real quick? Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, I'm going to log out the game.
Yeah, thank you, GT, for your help as always.
No
Appreciate
problem
it.
at all.
Helped me see a lot more of the beta and show off a lot more of the beta in the short time we had.
No problem. I'm sorry we didn't get much in the way of PvP, but even when I on my other character that I did a load on, there was still hardly any PvP because people were just exploring, right? So
yeah, all good.
But yeah, I'll disconnect and I'll talk to you on the next stream, and I'll be in chat for now.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Take care. See you soon.
In a bit. All right, so Star Citizen now, real quick. Just a video that they dropped recently. Let's have a quick little peeky. It's behind the ships, the Greycat MTC, a vehicle that, straight off the bat, very disappointed in what we got. The name does not justify what we actually ended up with, from what I can tell. But this is the behind the ship for the vehicle. Let's see how they're going to sell this baby. Thank you, Ramo. Thank you so much, buddy. Continued Adventures of Spice Granny.
MTC is a military ground vehicle.
And it edges on the side of high-tech, but it's still that industrial vibe.
It's like a clenched fist, compact, solid, and battle-ready.
It's massive wide body, big tires, and huge bars at the front. Just means that if this thing is driving towards you, you want to get out the way.
It allows you to bring more weapons to help people on the battlefield. You can never have too much firepower, and the MTC allows for that.
What do you mean? It's got two size ones.
It's designed for easy maintenance, yet when you look at it, it looks really put together and refined. One thing that was really important to us is making sure that you guys had access to things without entering the vehicle, so you can do a quick drive-by, pick up and go. So we put some personal storage on the outside, and we have a big cargo rack on the back.
Dan was, I like Dan, he was here the other day as well, watching some Dune Awakening when we're streaming it on Friday. He's interested in playing it.
And the side door is a new design based on this kind of chassis of vehicle where it has a really low form factor. You'll see when it opens, the door slides along a rail, and that means that when it's fully deployed, it actually sits further back than the tire, allowing you to fit it in more ships.
Jesus, music!
The MTC has 2 size 2 guns on the top. It can be controlled by the pilot, or secondary, it can be controlled by the remote turret seat in the rear. This allows that second player can come in controlling the turret, and then when needs to enter the battlefield, the pilot can then resume control of the turret for backup.
I like it. I do like it. That's just because I love ground vehicles. You know, doesn't matter how crap they are. I like and will try to make the ground vehicles work. Me and Piggy can probably try and do some shenanigans with this at places like Hathor, you know. One in the back with a railgun, other one driving.
In first look, you see very simple design, but telling a story. It has 3 weapon rack. One of them is between 2 suit lockers for a heavy weapon.
Cool, so you can put a railgun in the rack.
Regular weapons. There is 4 component bay and 2 suit locker.
In the design of the cockpit, I try to make a balance between something cool and fancy and something strong and aggressive. I think we did it.
The MTC matches similar speeds of, say, the Ursa. But its improved handling characteristics is going to allow it to traverse, say, Daymar a lot better than the rest of the field.
Well, that's just because the ground vehicle physics is an absolute disaster across the board. Hopefully this has come in with some sort of semblance of updated ground physics that they can port to the other vehicles. I mean, the RSI Lynx is a good... the RSI Nursa drives nicely, but this thing... but everything else, you know, is rough. Hopefully this has come in with some sort of like further down the pipeline vehicle physics that other ground vehicles can benefit from.
It's slightly shorter than the Ursa, and it's also a lot more
definitely
tanky
GT. They should be
style vehicle. On the inside, you can carry a lot more weapons. It doesn't carry as many people as the Ursa, but like always, trade-offs.
This vehicle's for people who want to be the hero. Everything's going wrong, they're on a ground mission, and your ground troops need support. Over the horizon, they see this thing just come flying in, huge headlights lighting up the entire field of battle, and you're running towards it, and your enemies are running away from it.
Roll up to the fight. May 15th. Yeah, I don't know. All I'm wondering is why they've brought this out now. They've either got some sort of plan for something to utilize ground vehicles soon, or this was something that they could whip up in a few weeks or months and you know, use it as an LTI token. Because it doesn't really offer anything more other than a rover at this point, does it, honestly? And you can't sell me on its updated vehicle physics when the vehicle physics of ground vehicles is absolutely atrocious across the board. Regardless, they need a complete rework. Yeah, ground vehicles are needed for the Valakar, exactly. So maybe this is some sort of preemptive strike for the Valakar, which we might see in a 4.2 patch, maybe Q2, Q3. It's the Fleet Week LTI token. Yeah, something like that. Obsidian, I would assume. It doesn't really do anything new. Hopefully, it has a super low sig. I don't know. We'll see. Right, guys, I really got to go now. But thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for tuning into something else different to Star Citizen. Some Dune Awakening today. It's always appreciated for your company while I stream. So thank you. Exactly. The other ship's vehicles will have to get a rework, Brimstone. They need it desperately. Yeah, guys, you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Much love, Eagle. Good to see you, my friend. Sorry you caught us at the tail end. I will be back Wednesday, normal time, Wednesday evening stream. And then next stream after that will be Thursday. Friday stream is moved to Thursday this week because of a funeral we are attending for my girlfriend's late nan. Unfortunately, died recently. So Friday I'll be at a funeral, I'm afraid, and a wake, and I don't think there'll be much room left for a Happy Fun Time stream, unfortunately. So I'll be streaming Thursday instead of Friday this week. But the Thursdays, it works out quite well because the Thursday is the beginning of ILW, Aegis Day. So, yeah. I will see you awesome dudes on Wednesday and then Thursday. Cheers, Adex. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all good. Thank you for the condolences. And, yeah.
Good night, bitch.
GT, thanks for helping out again. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you. See you soon, dude. Thanks for that. It is much appreciated. Good night, folks.